In that case, welcome to Dicefunctional. We're a bunch of friends, have fun playing D&D, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you all so much for tuning in, whether it be live or whether it be later on. We appreciate you guys. If this is your first time, let me try that again. If it is your first time tuning in, or if it's your first time turning in, welcome. Warmest of welcomes to you. We're close to professionals, but also not. So, hey, enjoy. We do really hope that you enjoy your time here. Yeah. This is friends. We're having fun. You know what? Times like these, there is a little bit of fun that needs to be had. But anyway, a little bit of housekeeping before we begin. The only thing I want to mention is, especially with the times that we have around, whether you are listening to this immediately after it is being recorded or anytime later, make sure you're taking care of yourselves, and make sure you're being good human to all of your fellow human beings. That's all I got to say to that. But anyway, with all that out of the way, along with the additional, you can always follow us at Dicefunctional with an _ on Twitter, or follow us here on the Twitch. We appreciate all of you guys spreading the word and pointing out our little D&D podcast. We really enjoy this. We hope to keep making more content for you guys. That's always the goal. But let's get into the show because, hey, is that time. So, but before we get into the show, as always, let's introduce the cast. First, we have Becca playing the feisty half-elf rogue warlock, and some say her health bar is still rubber banding. It's Dea.
I can still feel it.
Yep. Just bouncing all over the place. Next is Michelle playing the tiefling wizard and goth librarian fireball enthusiast. It's Rudy.
Look, it's psychic fireball as soon as it actually works and not nothing that's resistant to it or can make itself resistant to it.
All fireballs. Expert in all fireballs. Next is Jess playing the tiefling fighter paladin and foxfisher. It's Mercy.
I wonder what else I could fish up. Connor, please let me fish up other shit.
Never know until you try. And then we have Jill playing the halfling fighter bard and one trying to single-handedly recreate the Friends opening. It's Ro.
I'm just trying to vibe, okay?
Vibing for sure. And next we have Jolly playing our official Precious being the Asmar sorcerer and expert in making Dea panic. It's Maddie.
Okay.
It's true now. And finally, it's me, Jace, playing the Firbolg paladin barbarian and living punching bag. It's Gale, featuring a sword that's sometimes a dog and a dog that's sometimes a sword. We got our DM ready. Connor, go ahead and take it away.
So, where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, hold on. Nope. Wait. There we go. Where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just made their way to the abandoned skyline of Danos, checking up on a few of the researchers who were there studying the academy, and meeting back up with their old friend Hongaron, a friendly, neutral lich they had encountered when they were last at Danos. But while they were also making their way there, as had previously been alluded to, the paladin fighter Mercy Arden had accidentally fished up what appeared to be a mostly blind kitsune. Introducing himself to be Haru, he swiftly made himself to be a very, very valuable ally to the team as they began to fight against the Fext, a mistake created by Tahawajin and Hungaron, two teachers that resided in Danos and at the academy proper. Finally being able to put the thing down and to stop it from moving, the team made their way back over to Hungaron's tower, and were then deciding who exactly was going to be checking out the books at the academy. But where we had just left off, you guys had shown up inside of Hungaron's home, while his Eidolon was tugging the now not currently regenerating body of the Fext into the tower. What do you want to do?
Can we call his home Homegaron?
No. It's a
guys,
tower.
I would
I
like
don't
to
think we get to
attack
decide that,
Gale.
Connor. I think we get to call it home.
I would like to attack Gale for that.
But it makes sense. The names sound really similar if you
No,
combine them.
I'm with Gale on this one.
This is why you don't get to name things sometimes, Gail.
But I still like calling it boat. I know we're calling it fortune now.
Fortunate. The fortunate.
I still keep forgetting it, but I still like calling it boat.
Do not purr into the mic, you heathen.
Purr into the mic.
That's
Do it, I dare
when
you.
we have the cats around. Alright, so we're here. Are we resting?
I think we're probably only going to do a short rest if people need the healing, but I
I don't
don't
need the healing, but I'd
think
like
so.
to,
I don't.
I want to get a spell back.
Oh yeah, I need my spells back.
Yeah, I'll do what you want.
I mean,
I'm gonna go
you don't
look
even-
in.
Oh, I already
I'm
have
gonna-
my spells back.
I'm gonna go look in Hungaron's lab.
Actually, I want to ask Congaron a question.
Oh my god, they updated Roll20. I'm sorry, I'm just noticing this.
Yeah, no, it
nearby.
happened. It happened this week, so it's a little weird because I noticed it on.
No,
The
how
check
bad
marks
is
are
it?
blue. No, this is check marks are blue. They're more
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah, I'm going to take back a 5th level spell slot. Cool.
Okay.
We're doing a short rest, so whatever. I'm gonna take one back. Shouldn't have. Oh yeah, actually, no, that's right. Okay.
Okay. So you wanted to talk to Hungaron?
So, you remember the conversation we had before about someone being unable to be reached via contact to other planes or sending or anything like that? Do you remember that conversation?
Vaguely, yes.
Tried scrying. Scrying didn't work. I'm not sure what else. The soul has to be somewhere, right?
Possibly, but if it's being hidden, there's no real way that you'd be able to find it. At least not to my knowledge.
What could possibly, why would someone hide it, or is it someone hiding it for them, or is it, I don't know. It's all very confusing.
Not entirely sure, to be honest. Could be a dozen different things. Could be hidden by somebody else willingly, unwillingly. Could be hiding himself. Could be stuck. Could be a bunch of different things.
There's a few things in that I'm not really fond of. Willingly I'd be okay with, but I don't know if it's willingly. I know she sort of like reaches into her bag and pulls out the picture that she has of the ancient elves. And she's just like, I know these were the people that buried him, but I have a thought on possibly, would it be possible to scry on them, even though I don't know their names?
It'd probably be pretty difficult. Don't even know the names, don't know who they are.
I've met them.
That's not the same as knowing somebody.
Right, I know. This is frustrating.
Spells are picky, especially scrying.
I know.
So, no guarantee on that one.
Yeah. Shoves it back in her bag. I'm not going to worry about it now. It's not that important. I mean, it's important, but there's really nothing I can do currently, so I'm not going to worry about it now. Thank you, though.
Not a problem. Where's your friend gone? The tall gray one.
Mercy is in his lab.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
She's staring down that doll, man.
Oh, boy. Okay.
She's not gonna touch it, but she's glaring at it.
So what are you thinking of doing?
In her mind, she's thinking, there's gotta be a way to beat this motherfucker. I may not know how to do it today, but soon. But that's all she's doing. She's literally doing nothing else up there.
Okay. So that you're just kind of staring it down.
Oh yeah, she's
That's
glaring
totally
at it.
fine. Anybody else has something that they want to be doing while you guys are taking a short rest, long rest, a rest. Either way,
A short rest,
a short
I
rest.
believe. Yeah, we're fine mostly. I mean, Haru healed most of us at the end of that, so like, I don't think we need like a long rest somehow.
Hungaran lives on an island in the sea, right?
Yes.
Dea's going to, on the off chance, ask if he's noticed any sea beasts, like a sea serpent or kraken or something similar recently.
Recently? To be completely honest, I don't think so. There were a few odd creatures that were roaming around the sea a few years ago, but that was a few years ago. Well, no, I take that back. So, about, I think a year or two back, I do recall seeing some odd things happening. A lot of dark shapes under the water that were all moving towards a certain direction.
Uh-huh. Which direction? Like east?
Eastward.
Eastward?
Yes.
Great. Awesome. Cool.
I apologize if it wasn't what you wanted to hear.
No, I mean, you've already given me more information than I thought you would give me on this question. So, any little bit's helpful.
Not a problem, I suppose. Anybody else? Any scenes? Any things you guys like to do?
At some point, I'm gonna hand over the scroll of comprehend languages to Ro.
All right.
Use this when you go inside the library or in the room. It'll help you at least pick out a book. It's only good for an hour though, and then we have to figure out something out so that you can actually read the book, because the only one who can actually currently do that is me, unfortunately. I'll figure it out. If anything, we'll get Danae. Maybe Hungaran, do you think you could make something, glasses of some sort that do comprehend languages?
Do you have the money for it?
How much is it?
Probably not a small amount.
We have the
you'd have to
money
give me
for
a
it.
second.
I mean, we don't have that much.
I don't remember the exact price of the comprehend
think it was-
language glasses.
Because I know my stuff was 700 for the detect magic glasses, but those are, well, it's the same thing as comprehend languages, it's the same level spell, so.
Yeah, you absolutely do have the proper amount of money. Well, comprehend language is the first level, right?
Yeah, but so is detect magic, so.
Yeah, so it's detect magic. I think price-wise, it must have been like.
Because I know my glasses were
I'm
700.
assuming it wasn't a constant effect, because if it's no, it was a constant effect.
It was a constant
That's what
effect.
made it expensive.
Yeah, that's why
Let-
mine were 700. So.
I'll quickly redo the math on it to make sure I get it right. It's not going to take that much, so don't worry.
Okay.
Yes.
If we keep these glasses for like the party, like they're going to be attunement, but basically,
Whoever wants them can attune to them for whatever time and then take them.
yeah.
It would be like a 2,000 gold item, basically.
2,000 gold?
2,000?
My
For a,
glasses were
conti-
700.
for a continuous comprehend language that is always active, yeah.
My detect magic. I'm going to reiterate. My detect magic, which is also a first level spell that is continuous, for 700.
So 700?
Yes.
And did I have it? It was 1,000. I don't remember. All I know is that something like that is a.
You might have
Fairly
halved
valuable.
it and then applied the Asagio discount. 'cause I
Oh,
know we're
maybe
getting a
that would
discount.
make sense. Okay.
because like it was, because like Cal was able to afford it.
Yeah. I mean,
So if
it's
that-
whatever. Yeah, it's
If that was the case, it must have been around 1,000 to 700.
1,000
Either
makes
way.
okay. That makes sense. If I provide, well, you can't change an enchantment on something, can you? Because I have glasses that have tech magic on it. Would it be cheaper if you could just change it to?
Not really. No, that's
Okay.
still a pretty difficult thing to do.
No, I understand. I don't know. I can make things permanent, but I'm not sure how that works. And I know that costs money as well, but can I apply? I don't know. The ability I have with the ritual casting also allows me to make things permanent, but I don't know how that works with me.
You just
I
make
genuinely-
we make a bit of land, that's just comprehend languages. You walk inside.
I mean,
Theoretically.
okay, well, do we have the money for comprehend language classes? I don't
Yes.
think we have them.
we
do?
absolutely do.
Then
I was
we
about
should
to
just do
say,
it.
individually, I think Ro has more than enough if she wanted them.
Oh, absolutely.
But do
Yeah,
you
like
want them?
the money isn't a big deal for you guys, and I know it isn't at this
Yeah.
point.
It's just
Do
a
you
matter
want
of
them?
who pays for it.
Yeah, do you want them, Jill? Do you want them, Ro? Because if not, we can just get it out of the party fund. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, and just like if we pay for it out of the party funds, it's going to be glasses that like anyone can use and attune to at any time. But if you pay for them, they're yours. That's basically what it boils down to.
I like the idea of having communal.
Okay.
Communal glasses.
Communal
Communal
glasses. We couldn't afford everyone to get their own prescription. We just
These
share.
glasses also are very oddly sized because they have to fit not only Ro, but also Gale.
I'm just imagining that
it's
they
fun.
have, like, the glasses themselves are weird, but the sides come off so you can change which side head it goes on.
Interchangeable little arms.
Or like kind of like how
They're
rock
opera
bands will
glasses,
have
guys.
things you can
They're
put
opera
links
glasses.
into the like into like the sides.
Make them
Look.
pince-nez, where they sit on the nose.
Yeah, there you go.
Of course, she's
I
that
mean,
I was
you
gonna
fucking
say,
could-
make them opera glasses where you just hold them to your face.
Mm.
No.
If the lens is is the same, you could also attach like a leather thong to it or something, and just have it wrap around the head.
I was gonna say that they have the sunglasses strap on them. You know that dads wear.
I mean, Jill's got a thing similar to that right now.
She's got the grandma chain. I love it.
Here's the difference. It's not a leather strap or a piece of fabric, which makes it a dad strap.
Well, I used to have a utility like strap thing because at one point my family went like whitewater rafting, and you gotta make sure your glasses don't fly off.
Okay.
Or
Oh,
if you don't want to wear glasses anymore, you have to make sure they do fly off. Make it look like an
I
accident.
mean that too.
all right. Well, I think if anything, we'll just get it from the party, and then whoever wants it to
Okay.
can attune
So-
to him. And Jill can. I mean, Ro can attune to him.
Yeah,
For the
we say
moment.
it's 1,000. So
Yep.
we're down to 1,400 gold in the party supplies, guys.
Oh no!
Oh no.
No.
Not like we won't be able to find more money probably killing a sea monster.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Connor just said, uh-huh.
We rifle through the sea monster's pockets. Their lunch money.
I want to steal his pocket watch too, and maybe his picture of his family.
I'll just take the picture. That's the one thing he can't.
Oh my
like.
god, the visual
Fast,
of the picture of
fast
his
forward
family.
fast forward to Ro going to the library. Here are 3 books for you: Shooting Accountants 101,
Murder.
Fucking Brothers 101,
A sea serpent's photo album.
and a Sea Serpent photo album.
The
good.
thing is, knowing Ro, because I have more hot siblings, she'd pick the fucking your siblings one.
Oh yeah.
It's a guidebook. And it's actually written by Ro. It's her own book.
From the
Somehow
future.
ended
though.
up in this library that's over
Thank you,
2,000
Jace. You went the
years
same
old.
way as me.
Yep.
Wait, what?
We both said from the future.
Yep.
I can't.
Oddly specific to my exact life.
Fucking weird, bro.
I can't believe Ro is dead, guys. Who's gonna get the book now?
I'll kill you. I didn't do anything to you.
You fucked my brother!
And that's in the past. Stop living in the past. Look to the future. You have
Look,
more
just
siblings
because-
than Rotofuck.
Just because future her understands all of and how to do all of it doesn't mean that current her did anything wrong.
It's a damn good thing the boy brother's gay.
That's valid.
Anyway,
Gail's just reading his
So what are
his
you
Fae
gonna
book,
do?
By the way.
We
Gail's
gave
just
you-
reading his Fae book, by the way.
I figured, yes.
we gave you 1,000. Give us classes when you get them done.
It'll take a little bit of time, probably a few days, but yeah, I can do that.
I mean, that'll make. We'd have to stay on here for a few days, then I guess, right?
I
We're
mean,
not exactly in a rush. Like, we're probably gonna go check on the
Cool.
researchers, make sure they don't need anything.
Cool.
Look in the library.
I'm just asking because I do have something I want to show off, and it'll help if we stay on the island for that. So.
alright.
Okay.
Hey, Delia, you might be able to find books on more sea monsters in the library.
Maybe, I guess. It was pretty thorough in my research back at Susane.
But remember, these libraries books that the librarians are seeing hasn't even, you know. They're older, and who knows what kind of
Oh.
monster it is.
It's worth a shot, but my expectations are low.
It's fair.
I will say this, guys. I can't believe we're finally seeing the day where Ro becomes a fucking nerd. She's checking
How
out-
dare you?
She's gonna read a
First
book
of
of her own choice.
I guess. I've made it pretty clear that Ro can't read. That is a joke for legal reasons. That is a joke.
For legal reasons.
I figured, don't worry.
The
I just didn't want that to bite
presiding,
me, yes.
the
How are
presiding
we going-
canon plus.
You're
slash
shitty
canon.
at reading it. We'll just
Yeah.
leave it at that.
She's
How are we
dyslexic.
going to get? Are we going to call someone out and like tell us to give us the mantles? Cause
I mean, we literally have Lalesia we can get a hold of.
yeah, I know, but she would be like, Lucia, okay, all the researchers have to take a break now.
I mean, we found this fucking island.
That's fair.
We own this shit. I'm just kidding.
We do not.
Or am I? Hmm?
Well, we don't own the island yet.
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 I wonder if they found more mantles.
They could have found more mantles as well. Well, we should go. We should head over there.
I hope they didn't. God knows where they went to find them, and there's a lot of big
True.
bad fuckers here. There may be more chickens.
Or maybe they changed the academy's settings.
They changed the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, they turned it off of friends only and they decided to turn it
Yeah.
on to public.
It's public now.
We're actually gonna get airdropped the books onto our fantasy iPads. So
Anyways. We should probably call Alessia.
I'll get Lucia. I still have the ability. I still have a 3rd level spell slot. So hey.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
also literally
I'll
cast
use
it.
my last 3rd level for sending. Oops, I'm negative. That's impossible. Lucia. It's Fortune's Blade. We are going to be heading over. We got rid of the. I'm going to fix that. Hold on. We got rid of the monster, and we are heading over to the academy now. There you go. That's better.
That's good to hear. So you should be able to make your way in now. I think that you should be able to get in.
You really did reset
You
the
you
settings.
literally changed the settings.
Okay. She says she thinks we might be able to get in. So I'm not sure if it's.
I mean, one way to tell.
Well, we're gonna try it. So.
We can yeet
Hold
or
on.
win.
Can you take us to right outside the academy, please?
I can do that, yeah.
Thank you.
Gail, get your nose out of the book.
Do you
Let's
know?
go.
Also, by the way, do you know if there's a
What?
teleportation circle anywhere on the island?
Not to my knowledge. I'm sure there's something in the academy, but you know.
Oh,
Been a
it's gonna
bit.
get there. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
And Gail, I said nose out of the book. You gotta walk and you can't read and walk at the same time.
Oh,
Hi,
I
sir.
know, I'm really bad at that part.
I know you
I'm
tripped
great at
twice.
that.
I hit things. I hit my head into things when I'm trying to pay attention to walking.
What?
And well,
Oh,
think about. I mean, think about Rosenvale.
What?
Ew.
Everything in Rosenvale hurt.
Rosenvale was made for short people.
It really was.
That's why Ro could do well.
I'll kill you. I will end your life.
You've tried before and haven't succeeded.
How do you know I've tried in earnest? You don't. Just wait. Your day will come.
Your day will come. Boy, what a reply.
And these two are friends.
That's how you know they're friends.
Is that how? Is that it?
Yeah. That's how pretty much all my friendships have gone in life.
Yeah.
I'll end you.
You'll try, motherfucker.
Don't worry, we're best friends. And you know that because when you finally die, it will be by my hand.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jill, how do you want to die then?
Oh my god. So, moving on.
Let's get into this.
So you guys, Hungaron will make some gestures with his hands, and a portal will very swiftly open up, and he'll gesture for you guys to move through very quickly, which I'm assuming you guys do. Oh, actually, no, wait. He would have to use a different spell. Yeah. In that case, he would grab onto... he would tell all of you to join hands, and then he will basically cast teleport.
Ooh, we teleport.
Woo!
Hasn't happened
Which
in a
means
while.
I do have to roll. Let me double check. Is it high or low?
It is. It depends on how well you know the place.
He knows this place very well, but still.
If he knows the place very well, I think it's a 50 chance. I believe. I'm not
Well, he
mistaken.
worked here for a very long time, so...
It could also be 100% chance in it at that point. If you know it like super
no,
well.
that's an associated object.
No.
Uh,
Hold on.
yeah, there is still a 5% chance of a mishap, and it's low,
5%.
not high.
Yeah. Oh, so sweet.
Wow!
Did you roll a 5?
No! He rolled a 7!
Oh.
We go
Which
to a
means
similar
we are in
area.
a similar area.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I mean, if we're on the island at the very least.
Well...
Where are we going?
Well, he was aiming to just teleport you in front of the gates of the academy.
We're just in front of the gates of the
I was
town.
about to say, pick a direction and roll a d4.
We're in the gates of the town. Like, the gates of, like... I mean, if that's the case, I can just take this. I have one more use of teleportation.
Visually or thematically similar. Okay, yeah, in that case, you guys would instead appear in one of the gates outside of town, specifically
I was about to say,
this one.
That one? God.
I was about to say, there's one all the way over here that's closer.
Yeah.
No, but
It doesn't matter!
It doesn't matter.
I
We're
know,
in
but
the
I'm
town, it's
complaining
fine.
about-
You were, I will
How
point
far?
out, you guys were 2 away from a mishap.
Yeah, that would have been worse. That's fine. That's not a big deal.
Also,
Hungaron, what the fuck?
I also could have been a lot meaner about where you guys went.
Yeah.
Jace knows this.
Yeah. We could have put us in front of another school.
Yeah,
Somewhere else completely. So, yeah.
But we
no,
could have
this
found
is
a
fine.
different Sky Island in that case.
it's also true, yeah.
That probably would have been the mishap. Oh, well, shit.
Where are we?
I actually don't know.
I
Cool.
don't know.
Wrong island.
So,
Whoops.
Erudite kind of looks at the gate. Well, this is interesting. I mean, I can take a switch
Close enough.
away. It's not a... That's fine. I can take a switch away. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Good luck, though.
And I will...
Both
I
of
will
you.
use teleportation circle. I mean, not teleportation circle. I will use arcane tunnel and take us the rest of the way.
As soon as Hungaron disappears, Bro's like, what's the fucking point? You become a lich, you become all powerful, then you can't whatever.
Rude.
I will. Yeah, I will use my last 4th level, and I will do arcane tunnel.
Okay, so you can do that, and you'd be able to get to yourself to the front of the academy with relative ease. It's what, 5 gold.
Yeah,
So,
I'm good.
don't worry.
Yeah, that's fine. I will knock that off my gold. It's not a big deal. I'm still decently, for a wizard, pretty decent on gold. Somehow.
Oh, good. You didn't manage to lose more money.
I'm at over 400, so like that's pretty good.
So you guys find yourselves standing in front of the wrought iron gates of the academy. What would you guys like to do?
Let me in. Let me in.
She said we should be able to get inside, so I'm going to open the gate and I'm going to walk in.
Okay. Opening up the gate, you managed to walk through with no real issues.
Oh,
You appear to be good to go.
Leave us the mantle to get into the...
Yes, he
leave us...
did. He
He
did.
did, okay.
You're fine.
Okay, I was just making sure.
No, we left without it.
So yeah, I'm just going to leave
Especially
the way
after
the
Ro
library.
roasted him.
He hears Ro roast him, throws the mantle into the ocean.
Great. So making your way inside of the library, you see that it has become a little bit cleaner than it was last time. A few of the areas where layers of dust and rubble were layering the floor and were obstructing various areas have been adjusted, moved, and or cleaned up just to make it a little bit easier to move through. Including a few of the areas where somebody smashed their hammer into the ground to make it tougher for people to follow them.
How'd that
forgot about that.
happen?
Did some?
about that.
No, something like that totally
didn't.
didn't happen. No.
In those areas, people have actually laid planks of wood over
Connor,
those holes.
Connor, I don't have a good history with those.
Hmm. And
I don't
What
feel
a throwback.
safe.
That is also a throwback. Jeez.
That is a so.
I hope you don't fall.
Do I need
I
to
hope you
roll
do.
acrobatics?
No, you don't.
Look, you made us roll acrobatics across the table then.
Yeah, it's because it was funny.
You're an asshole.
There's no point now. But yes, you guys are able to, with relative ease, make your way over to the library section of the academy. I don't think in this moment you would be seeing much of anybody until you make your way into the academy. In which case, you'll be greeted by the familiar sight of the stone humanoid body with one singular eye that is kind of like sticking up out of the ground behind one of the desks. And it's just kind of like laying there for a bit, eye closed. And then it opens up and looks at you.
Hello.
Hello. Are you here to return your book?
Looks at Mercy.
I got it. Take it. I don't want to know what happens if I don't return it.
Thank you.
Take that off.
Is there anything I can assist you with?
Everyone's gonna look at Ro.
Fuckers.
I've never been to a library. How do these work?
We were literally in one last time we were here.
Yeah. Did I look like I was paying attention?
In fairness, Ro did sleep on a desk the entire time.
Yeah, I put my
Like,
jacket
literally,
over.
she lay out on the table and just slept. So,
Then Mercy's gonna grab Ro and shove her forward and go, she needs to check out a book.
Very well. And the stony creature with one singular eye will kind of like lean down and look at you. What do you wish?
Boy, that is a loaded question.
Erina just kind of like puts her hand over her mouth and goes, "The back room."
The back room. Yeah. Is this? I'm not gonna ask that. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask if this is an appropriate thing. But, well, Rudy, is this a sex thing?
Oh my god.
No,
I've seen the covers of the books that you have. I'm like, I don't know. You know.
No, it's not inappropriate.
Okay,
It's not a sex thing.
I was just checking.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the back. Take me to the special books.
I will do so. To remind you, you may only select one. And you may only keep one.
Remember to use the comprehend languages right before.
Okay. I will.
So, you are led towards a back section of the library, where there is a sealed door, which then opens up to allow you and the librarian in. The librarian then melds down into the ground and disappears as you are able to walk into the door.
Okay, Rose gonna comprehend. We comprehended, baby.
You're going to use the scroll? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think technically you're supposed to roll, but I don't give a shit, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna let you have it. You're good. Don't worry.
Sick. Okay. Listen. I don't even remember last session, let alone the last time we were at the library. What the fuck is happening in here?
So, making your way inside of this room, you find that there are 3 pedestals. On each one of them, there is a glass case, and they all look different from what was described to you last time by Erudite. On one of them, there is what looks to be a large, very thick book, almost like 3 to 4 inches thick, with 2 wooden plates binding it on either side. On the front of it, you see what appears to be a circle with several different markings inside of it and runes. Opening up the book, you see that it is apparently written in the language of the Sky Island. The title of it is Te Tohu Atu Ra, or, in common, The Splendor of the Sun.
Ooh. Okay.
Giving the book a quick perusal, looking through it, it is an ancient compendium written in colorful inks, bound between 2 wooden planks, detailing the basics of alchemy. By studying this for 80 hours, the reader will gain expertise in alchemical tools. Further into this book, numerous formula and advanced projects are described vaguely or in code, such as the ideas behind turning lead to gold, the secrets behind immortality, or how to create a philosopher's stone.
Uh-huh.
It is not magic, it is very advanced chemistry and alchemy.
Okay.
The second one is a... does not have a title on it, but instead has a placard on the pedestal to have the name. It is written in common. And on the placard it says, Dream Journal of the Pallid Seer. Oh, don't worry, I'll write it all down for y'all. This battered, leather-bound book looks like an aged and heavily worn notebook. Anyone reading this journal for an hour or more has strange dreams the following night, details of which cannot be remembered. They will then take 1 point of exhaustion upon taking a rest. By attuning to this book, an individual may cast divination once per week, and may, when they are about to die from an attack, a failed save, or a failed ability check, re-roll said die. So if you're being attacked by somebody, you can make that enemy re-roll the attack to see if you don't die. It's like a luck point, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it can only be used on, like, I'm about to hit 0, I'm going to die, I need help. You know?
Right.
The last one is a very ugly book made of thick, bumpy leather, stitched together haphazardly using wire. Inside of the cover itself, it is written Zergoric Librum. It's spelled Szergorchic Librum. Reading into this book, it details the ideas behind how every monster and every creature must receive their power in some way, either through natural biology or through arcane magics or what have you. And then it details how exactly, in theory, one could imbibe their pieces and their powers into potions or dishes to then consume and take into yourself, either temporarily if you make it into a potion, or permanently if you consume vast quantities of it. Basically, it lets you take in a ability or piece of a creature, a breath attack, what have you, something like that. But it does require a bit of a... Yes, I did say Zergorchic.
Oh boy.
Those are the 3 books.
Oh boy. Oh.
Basically, to make it simpler, it's alchemy, seeing into the future, ish, and absorbing monster powers, ish.
See, I thought there was gonna be a ringer in here that I was like, oh, for sure that one. But now I am stuck between 2 ringers.
They're all pretty decent in fairness.
Wait, I want to guess which ones it is. Is it Splendor of the Sun in the last one?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's the first and the
I
third.
figured.
Which is like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's the first and the third one because like I'm like those are both good.
Cause like I personally like they're all good, but I'm trying to like get into the Ro brain, where like I heard immortality and Ro was like, huh? Yes.
Live forever? What?
What? Me? And then you said breath attacks, and I was like, oh shit, fire breathing Ro. Fuck yes.
Yes. With that said, the thing I will point out is both of those do require quite a bit of work. So
Yeah.
creating anything in the alchem, like the advanced formula, after you've learned the basics of alchemy, all of that, they're like big projects. You need to work on it. You need to get some special ingredients, and then by the end of it, you have something amazing.
You need
It's the
100
same
souls.
idea with the monster power absorbing, air quotes. You still have to hunt down the monster. You still need it fresh, and then you still need a lot of ingredients to make sure it stays permanent. Just getting it temporarily isn't that bad. Also, to get it temporarily, 9 times out of 10, you have to eat a part of the monster, namely the part that does whatever you want.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you gotta get it fresh, and you gotta chomp that sucker down.
Man. Oh fuck.
I know, right? They're great.
Shitting. Fuck. I think. Oh God. I know
this feeling. I know this feeling. This was me
Yeah,
when I was
it's
doing
awful,
it.
isn't it?
Didn't
It's
Rudy
not
end up
worse.
leaving?
Jill, I'm right there with you. I know how this feels. It's
So
like,
if you want, there's nothing stopping you from leaving this room and going back to talk to your team. You can do that. That's what Erudite did.
Okay, I want to do that. Okay, we need to have
Go right ahead,
a
dude.
conversation. Okay. Ro's gonna come out. She's gonna explain basically the premise of each of the books, and then she's gonna sit and go, "I don't give a shit about seeing the future. I'm gonna live it one day."
Oh, right. Also, that reminds me. The Sergorchik Librum, that is in Infernal.
Oh. Okay. So no books in Halfling, of course. Duh. What's the point?
Motherfucker. You know what? Fuck it. Fine. The
journal you
the
don't
Dream
want.
Journal of the Pallid Seer is in Halfling.
Damn,
Sure.
now there's 3 ringers. Okay. Okay, Ro's gonna come out, she's gonna explain the books. Again, she's gonna say, I don't give a shit about the Dream Journal, whatever the fuck, you know.
All right. Rude.
Ro's gonna live the future, she doesn't care to see it. So, okay, the one, I could have monster powers, which I'm really thinking hard about, and the other one I could live forever.
Contradiction. Living forever would suck.
You don't know that. I rule.
there's also other things besides a living.
The cost
forever,
of
to be
living
fair.
forever seems pretty high.
You could also turn
from
lead into
what
gold.
I could also do that.
And
That's,
she
Or
doesn't care
whatever.
about that. She doesn't.
I mean, look,
Let's not lie to ourselves.
I know what book I'd choose, but for you, it's really. Do you
Don't-
want to?
Bro, are you going to work hard enough to get the immortality?
Either,
They both have so much work to go
I was gonna say either one's going to be.
Wait.
Do you feel okay? My
this is-
issue is my thing is, do you feel okay with eating the monster things?
Jess,
Yeah.
go on.
My thought process is, are these one and done books?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like,
most everything you're going to be getting from here is basically one done, or can only be used by one person at a time. There really aren't going to be many. Technically, there's one that could do it. Like I think technically the Lexicon of the Lost could have been used by multiple people, but it's not in the same way you're thinking.
Well, I'm going to put it this way. Either one's going to be a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a lot of work into doing either one.
You just said the same thing two times.
I mean, like, doing the actual process of getting the thing inside the book. It's going to be a lot of work to learn and a lot of work to actually do.
We do have preservation jars, don't we?
We do have preservation jars.
So
and
the monster parts would stay fresh for a pretty long time if we got them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so out of character question. Alchemy. What do?
So it's more so creating objects from nothing and stuff like that. Like what would happen is I would more or less be giving you expertise in alchemy tools, which means you could make most chemical things with relative ease, even with your less than spectacular intelligence. Especially with expertise, which can actually make it very good for you. But
Probably make like splash potions. Could you make like special bullets with it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's absolutely a possibility.
No, Jill. Not
But
only
on
that.
top of that, I would probably do some kind of like a basic cantrip, air quote, that you can do for like making like small mundane things appear. They will not be amazing. They'll be made of like stone and wood and stuff like that. But you can do that. Metal and other more spectacular objects are going to be a bit more big.
I want to say this real quick because it's important. Jill,
Yes.
with the alchemy tool,
Yes.
you could make alchemist's fire.
You can.
My
Did you
eyes have
think that-
glazed over. You can't see it, but my eyes have in fact glazed over.
It's explosives.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Alchemist fire
I
is
have a-
beautiful. I
Jace,
I have a
go.
question. Because I think this might work. If you could turn metal into gold, couldn't you just shoot people with golden bullets?
Oh, no!
Okay.
my
Because then
God.
they'd be super sparkly.
We were already going that way, and Jace just made it better.
Oh, okay. All right,
Now here's the thing. Can I play devil's advocate?
You can.
If you kill the dragon and you take in enough of their stuff, you theoretically would be damn near close to a dragon.
I know, that was what I was thinking.
See?
This is too hard.
Hold on. So let's go to everybody else while you are pondering this quandary, because it's a big one. I'm not going to lie, bro.
Jessica, I'm gonna text you.
Okay, you can text me and I will answer. You have to
All right,
realize
so
this
I
is
know
what would
a
happen if
bunch
we
of you
were
guys had
present.
things you want to do in the library. Let's go with Dea first, because you're first up on the Discord list.
Because I'm 5'9" with the clerk on.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
Well, following suggestions, I suppose I have two things I want to look up.
Okay.
One being sea creatures, specifically ones that are similar to the ones that caused the wreckage reported.
Okay.
And two, I want to look up Aristil.
Okay. So let's go with 2 investigation checks. One for the, sea monsters, and one for Aristil.
Sea monsters 24, Aristil 16.
Okay.
Can I
So-
reverse that?
Do you want to?
I care less about the sea monster search.
Sure, fine. I have no preference.
Great. I didn't think you'd let me.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Okay.
It's not a big deal in my mind. Looking over the information on Aristil, you would note that with a lot of the older information being listed in these books, where's the music? Hello? Oh God, that's quiet.
Oh, I forgot to turn it up again. Oops.
Better. So, majority of these older books on Aristil depict him largely as a almost something akin to like a spirit of the community and people. A lot of stories revolving around him are based around him either assisting towns or civilizations that require help, but not necessarily in the way that many gods will, with just a blessing or a wave of the hand and suddenly something magical happens. It's more so with teaching. Hard work and making them learn how exactly they need to improve. Teaching them how to use bows, how to farm, how to trade, how to work together properly in order to make a community thrive. The hunting perspective on it is something that appears to be largely more what's the word? Accentuated the longer time has gone on, as you would note that he is also typically a deity that is respected by people who are in the forest hunting or looking for creatures and doing stuff like that. Typically just run-of-the-mill guys looking for, a deer, something like that. But there is the obvious necessity behind dealing with creatures that could be a threat to a community, such as sea monsters. Which leads us into the next one. You don't know exactly all of the things that could be doing it, but the biggest ones, namely for the constricting portions, sounds a lot like either a kraken or a sea serpent. There aren't a lot of variations in the krakens, except for big adults and smaller kids, which are still pretty big. As for the sea serpents, there are a fair number of variations. There are ones that live deep underwater. There are ones that have big, sharp fangs and very large mouths. There are what are called shipbreakers, which are tremendous sea serpents. Pretty close to dragons in their physiology, but no breath attack. And there are also spitting sea serpents, which can spit out large streams of acid at people. But those are the big ones. That's what you get with the 16.
Okay.
Yes, Mercy?
This is for Jill. So, the first book takes 80 hours to become proficient in the Alchemist's Tool. Does the second book that we're talking about require a time limit on stuff?
It has a much lower time limit, about 40 hours. But with that said, as for preparing stuff, you need to properly handle the materials and make certain checks the way you're supposed to. The only thing that you would get from the Sargorchic Librum is proficiency in what is basically like harvesting tools for creatures. Ordinarily, I'd use something like, what's a good word for it? Like surgeon's tools or something like that for harvesting from creatures, but this would literally just be like, you have some sharp blades for cutting bits out of creatures and keeping them safe, and being able to take them and put them in jars. You won't be able to use it for medical purposes to help people because, well, you're using it to cut open things and do autopsies basically. So that's what you'd be getting for proficiency, and it'd only be used for retrieving ingredients, air quotes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Anything else, Becca?
I did just remember I was going to quickly check in on researchers and see if they anything happened or they saw anything on their trip over.
So, if you're doing that, then odds are you would bump into the one researcher who is present inside of the library at this moment in time, and that would be Lalesia.
Hey, Lalesia! What's up, girl?
Hey there.
Hey, I just checking in. I was trying to do some research, but I wanted to ask how the trip was, because I think there was a time when you guys went dark or something.
It went fairly well. We had to do a bit of work to try and get the academy up and running, and, well, not running, but usable. So, but still, it went pretty well.
You didn't, see anything on the oceans on the way here?
No, we didn't run into anything like that. No pirates, thankfully. I think it's just because we weren't really on any trade routes.
Right.
But still, it went well.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing here right now?
Well, we were taking care of the big monster in the burn district. And now,
Oh, shoot. Did you manage to kill it?
kind of. It's not really killable, but we downed it, and our lich friend took it away, so he'll probably seal it back up. They should know about Hongaron because we told.
Yes,
told
you
Hongaron,
mentioned Hongaron in passing, and
Yeah.
they are vaguely aware of him.
So, it sounds like we might be able to go into that burned down section of town now?
Yeah, that should be safe.
Nice.
Other than the stuff that escaped the zoo. But
Nice.
I think there's guards still around somewhere, so they'll help you with that.
They're, the Clockwork, are, making their way into a few different districts and making sure that nothing is, making sure. Sorry, I said it wrong.
That was Connor talking. Shut up.
Making sure that there's nothing too dangerous running around. So, it sounds like we'll be going into the Bird District soon, and then maybe trying to cut our way through into the zoo. We'll see, though. But yeah, so, is there anything else I can give you guys a hand with?
Not myself, but I don't know what the others need, so who knows.
All right, then.
I'll let you get back to work for now, though.
Okay. I've got a lot of things to catalog.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, she is just sitting there with mounds and mounds of paper, just cataloging book after book after book. Who else wanted to do something? I know, Mercy, you wanted to do something, but you're talking with Ro. Or Jill, I should say.
We've come to a conclusion on that, actually.
What was that?
We've decided.
Oh, you decided?
Jill.
All
A
right.
decision has been made.
Okay.
I'm alchemist, baby.
You're gonna go with the. You're gonna go with the Splendor of the Sun.
Yes.
The deciding factor on that was literally if Ro fucked up cutting a monster, she would get too frustrated.
And also, I thought of it just now. Ro wouldn't want to like murder dragons.
I mean, red dragons are typically hostile.
Yeah, but also no.
We know 2 dragons in our life, and both of them we like very much.
Potentially
Can you
three.
imagine coming back and being like, "Oh, I straight up
Both
murdered
metallic.
one."
No,
Listen,
we know 3 dragons.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right. I forgot
you know three
that.
dragons.
I forgot. What's her name?
Minerva?
The wife.
Minerva?
Minerva.
You mean
I know.
Mercy's future
Her
wife?
boss's wife.
That is.
What the fuck her name is?
No, it's Mercy's future wife. Don't listen
My
to Connor.
brain kept supplying like Melinda, and I was like, that's not right.
Melinda.
Melinda.
But
But also gold bullets, though.
Yeah.
yeah, the final decision literally came down to how frustrated Ro would get.
Okay.
She would fuck
That's
it up
fair.
one time, and she'd be like, "Nah, I'm done. I can't
Okay,
do it
that's
anymore."
fair. Which is weird because you went for something that can also get fucked up.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the alchemist thing can get fucked up, but it doesn't require going and killing something again.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Unless I'm doing something that does require that.
There are some things that would definitely require it.
Yeah.
The immortality, you have to kill 100 people.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. We're going into Full Metal Alchemist. Is this what's happening?
Well, it's probably less upsetting to fuck up in the like actual making of it than it is to fuck up the harvesting of it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just probably-
that was essentially.
So yeah, if that's the case, you are allowed to remove the Splendor of the Sun, as I will refer to it as that, and not by its Maori name. And you now have the Splendor of the Sun in your inventory.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Basically, there's no time limit for when you have to do the 80 hours of studying.
Oh god.
But you can basically just go like, I'm going to pull several all-nighters and just read through it. And you can, in theory, do it in a week. You will be exhausted by the end of it, but you can.
Like Becca just said, we will be on a ship for a long time.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
But yes, congratulations. You now have your one book. And you are escorted out of the back room under the watchful eye of the librarian. The doors shut behind you. And that is it. You have your one book. You chose one of my two favorites, but damn it, I also did want to play with the Saragorchic Librum. I also did want to play with it.
I named it.
Yeah. Zaragorch is a constellation.
You see,
with a delightful illustration to it.
the rest of this whole entire campaign, I'm gonna be thinking back to this exact moment, going, fuck.
Fuck. Shit.
Choose the other one.
Jill, I'm not gonna lie, I do that constantly with the Lexicon of the Lost.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Like, I do that constantly. Like, I was listening to the episode recently of the Lexicon of the Lost. I'm like, fuck.
Like,
that would've been
Jill,
so
I will
useful.
put it. Jill, I will put it this way: if within this session you go, no, wait, I actually want the other one, I'll let you do it.
Oh, well,
All right?
don't say that, because now I'm gonna spend the next two.
I'm sorry, dude. Because like you're gonna be second guessing yourself this entire time.
It doesn't. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, just
I
speaking
feel
from
so
experience,
bad.
you're probably gonna be second guessing even after. Like, no matter what you pick, you're gonna be, because like I still do that. I still even though like my shit was been really useful for us, I still think about the Lexicon of the Lost because that shit would have been super useful too in so many ways.
I'm just
So-
thinking. I think your reasoning is really good.
Yeah.
Both
It
from
is. It's
a
also very much in
meta
character
and
reasoning.
in character decision. So I think just like you've made it, just
Yeah.
like
Personally, yeah.
like it's like choosing a college. You know, you'll always have the like, oh,
What if
what if I
that-
went to the other college, but you didn't have this like path in front of you, and it's
Crushing
good.
debt.
It's fine.
Don't
And-
remind me about
crushing
that.
debt.
Please.
All I'll
please
be
don't bring
thinking
it.
I'm
of,
not a 4.
all I'll be thinking of for the next however many eons I
Is
exist.
crushing debt.
Yeah, well, that too. Is the idea of like way future Row becoming like super dragony? Fucking.
I will point out one thing.
Yeah.
Jill. You do have a potential way to get immortality.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why this
And if
came...
you have that, in theory,
Yeah.
you could constantly keep trying to get a hold of that book to
to
eventually get both.
Immortal Row just fucking around with the Sky Island
Level
Academy.
20 Row keeps showing back up in this fucking library like, I want that goddamn book.
Let me in.
Well, Ro knows how she could get that book.
Yep.
What is this library dedicated to?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
You have to go fuck a
Imagine.
god.
Oh,
have
no.
to.
Hey,
That doesn't sound like a.
hey, excuse me.
Hi, Rudy. Rudy, I'm your new mom.
Oh, man. Oh, no, wait. She'd be your godmother.
I hate it here.
Screw this stupid. I hate it. I'm done. I quit.
But no,
Alright.
the reason that got brought up too is because Jill was like, well, I could always just live as long as a dragon. And my theory with that was, I don't think you'd let her swing that.
Like, what part of a dragon would you eat to?
I mean, if the idea behind the Saragorchic Equilibrium was that if you ate enough of one creature and you kept doing it, yeah, you would become more or less like that creature. Like, if you ate enough of a dragon, eventually, yes, you would basically be a dragon.
But is it like medication where every month I have to like go kill
No.
another dragon? Okay.
There comes a point where you've eaten so much of it that it's just part of you.
That's so okay.
Sorry.
I'm just
Sorry.
I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit. I'll be back.
Well, let's.
You know that-
Who's next?
I think Jess was.
Yeah.
Jessica.
If you
Real
have
quick,
something, you go.
one last thought. I'm just seeing Jill now with strings on a pinboard, making connections about what she could do with each.
This is not inaccurate.
Jace, how did I make this the most difficult decision in the game?
I mean, you do know who we're all playing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Never
You
mind.
should have known. You should have known. Giving too many cool options. That's what happens.
But no,
You can only get one.
no, Gro doesn't get
Go
to
ahead.
die. But Mercy's gonna probably go up to the librarian to look for this, because my investigation is shit.
Okay.
And go, do you have anything on the, like, 4 horsemen?
I may. Andy will start looking around the library.
Felt like there's no reason for Mercy to try. I would solve.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a librarian. This is all it does. What do you want?
Jill.
What happens if you ate a person? In theory, you could get a racial ability.
Can I be tall? Can I get tall from people?
Alright.
Could I eat leg and get tall? Okay, sorry. Just
Jessica, I'm
having
sorry. I need to dissect this.
I'm having a mental breakdown. Sorry.
If you look through the book, in theory, you would find air quote marrow stews that would make you a bit taller. Yeah.
Jill, we talked about this. Ro would be too powerful if she was tall.
Fuck.
We've talked about this.
I'll be back again.
Yes. So, the librarian melds down into the floor and begins kind of like shifting up out of the ground and then like moving in another direction for you to follow it. And eventually it would find its way over towards a section wherein there are a few leather-bound books, one of which it pulls off of the shelf and provides over to you. This should be what you are looking for.
Last request. Do you know anything about the 5th horseman?
That book should provide all information known of Abaddon, or most.
That works.
So, looking through the book, I'm assuming you guys are doing this over like a period of time, so no big deal. Flipping through the book, you would note that
Is it an infernal?
not this one, no. This one is probably in... Oh, no.
No one understands these books, Connor. You
Yeah.
have to understand
This
that.
one is in the language you can't understand.
Yeah. That's why I was
Sorry.
asking.
It's not an infernal, no.
Mercy speaks
Sorry.
3 languages. That's it.
Yeah, so this one is in the Sky Island language.
Does it have pretty pictures?
It does have pictures, yes. Flipping through the book, the few pictures you would note are... I'm not going to show you pictures of it because it's a little bit of a tip-off, so... There we go. One of the biggest pictures that you would note is that of 4 horsemen riding on various-looking steeds. One cloaked in black, wearing a wide-brimmed hood, a wide-brimmed hat, black clothing, only showing his eyes, riding a pale green rotting horse, holding a lantern on a staff, pointing it out. On a black steed is what appears to be a 3-headed humanoid with these dog-like heads off of this, with flies flying around him. There is a winged individual riding on a blood-red horse. And there is Ringo, the last horse, whose name I can't remember. What is it? That's it. There's a ram-headed horseman riding on, I believe that one's a gray horse or a white horse that looks to be desiccated and flea-bitten.
And what now?
Flea-bitten.
Okay.
Basically, war, pestilence, famine, and death.
Yeah.
With that said, there is one more picture. And it is that of... it is an abstract picture that looks like this. And I have just posted it in the Discord.
I don't like that.
Oh, joy. It's eating a universe.
You aren't able to read what it says, but that is the drawing.
I need Woody to translate this. And she's gonna walk off, and that's all I got.
Gotcha. Are you going to rent out the book again?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, there we go. That's fine.
with thread on my life, I know.
Who's next?
I don't even know if I'm gonna find anything in here, but Erudite wants to see if she can find anything about the aspect stuff.
Okay. So I'll have you do an investigation check.
Cool.
Any more
Yeah,
caffeine?
sure. I'm gonna do a regular investigation check because I don't think I get the. Do I get the advantage? Because it's a library.
I mean, it's what is it? The Sage bonus or something like that? Not Sage.
It's
Scholar.
scholar. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Also, you'll get a turn, Jolly. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jolly. If you want to go, you can.
No, she'll be going right next.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jolly. 26.
So, oh, Cody.
Hey, Cody's here. Cool. We're in the library.
Sick.
I got it, and my internet was not working, so I had to sort that out.
All right. Well, they're currently in a library, so don't worry. Hara's with them.
And she will cast comprehend languages ritually before she does this. So. She can do
Gotcha.
things.
So, looking through the library proper, you would not be able to immediately find anything that outright details this aspects that you are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to find a few stories of great heroes who routinely appear. Not necessarily the same ones every time, but individuals who appear using similar-looking weaponry, or armor, or objects, or what have you. But that's about all you'd be able to find.
Do they have names?
They do have various names, but there's no pattern to it, basically. Like, I can give
Okay.
you the names, but I don't have them all right off the bat.
That's fine.
And there
That's-
are a lot.
I don't need that right now. I mean, that's
That's
something you give me later. You stole me stuff from before, so you owe me a lot.
What? Oh, no.
You owe me the research notes, dude.
Oh, right, the research notes.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. It's cool right
Fun.
now.
I forgot
That's
that.
okay. She'll like write down all the stuff that she sees, and she's actually gonna ask Alessia if there is a teleportation circle anywhere. She's in the library, and she's just gonna ask.
There might be. I'm not too sure about that, though. We
Would it
still
be-
haven't looked through all the various buildings here, and a couple of them are in pretty bad condition. So there might be one in one of the messed up rooms that we haven't been able to get to.
Okay. Well, I might look. Thank you. That's it. I'm done.
Die!
Well, okay. That's
You're up, dude.
okay. I think Manny's gonna go to librarian and ask. Do you have any more info about Elysium or Azadas of some sort?
I believe we do. Most likely, yes.
Okay.
Hold on. So, much like it did with Mercy, it will meld down into the ground and appear a little ways away for you to follow it. And then we'll keep doing so, allowing you to just kind of follow behind until it eventually finds a section. Whoa. Oh, God. Sorry. Oh, I act surprised because a Rooster Teeth video started playing out of nowhere. So I suddenly heard Gavin's voice just appear, and I was very confused. So he will lead you over to a section, and he will look through a few books, and he'll pass one over to you. I believe this one will have what you need. Would you like to read through it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the book itself does... it is quite freaky. The book itself does appear to be largely going over that of Elysium more than anything. And the very first description you get is that the plain of Elysium is a riot of untouched wilderness, from wild forests to foam-peaked seas to impossibly high mountains interspersed with hard-to-reach green valleys. Very few normal trappings of civilization are found here. Natives live in small groups, and very, very rarely will actually meet up for larger meetings. The untamed wilderness of this area can seem to be a bit harsh at times, but it is true to its nature that a place of selfless, simply existence, chaotic growth. It is largely, it is largely lived in by Azadas, who are a form of celestial, more or less. They are a form of an outsider, who, much like Elysium, do seem to mirror the to use a game term, chaotic good perspective on things. Not much in the way of obeying laws and rules, more so a matter of doing the proper thing, and just making sure it gets done the way it's supposed to. There are a few other creatures that do roam Elysium. Titans were rumored to have roamed in Elysium at one point, but considering how old this is, you have no idea if they still are. Various types of dragons are still there, the occasional angel. Let's see. There are a few sub-races of Azana that are mentioned, such as Gaeli, Berlani, and Liland. But yeah, there's quite a bit you can learn. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Surprised that Emily hasn't even mentioned if there was some sort of deity that she follows, but I don't think she does.
Say again, you were a little quiet.
No, I'm thinking like I don't think Emily mentioned a deity. I think it's just like a normal thing that she just does because of her nature.
Yes. She does not mention the deity. No.
No. Maddie just gets frustrated. It's like, okay. Is anything in particular? Not that I can think of, other than...
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing much I can think of.
Okay. Ultimately, looking through the book, Elysium is depicted as a place of, while chaotic, it is still good. And it is resided in by good creatures.
Okay.
Anyone else? Jace?
Yes.
Do you have anything?
I mean, if everyone's looking for books, I think Gale will look for something. I'm just trying to think specifically how Gale would look for this. He might go up to the librarian. And Gale's gonna he'll go up to the librarian. Okay, so I don't know if this question makes any sense. But I'm trying to look for any books that might have something about an older Fairbog druid.
Do you know his name? Or her name?
Yeah. Well, the only name I knew her by was, Sariande. some people called her Atara, which is just mum in Elvish.
Jace, you are going to have to give me the damn bit of information on this, because I actually don't know this.
Gail's
If it's-
asking about see if there's any books that have any information with his mom's name in it.
Oh, okay. Huh.
He is taking a shot in the dark.
That's a fucking tough one. Let's see. That's... Never mind.
You just got
wow.
a natural 20.
Wow.
That's the power of Gale's
Fucking
love for his
librarian's coming
mom.
through for y'all. That's a
That's
natural
a
20
nat
plus
20.
15.
From the librarian to find
That
a
plus
book with
15,
a single name in it.
that plus 15 just makes me so jealous. I get that it's a librarian, but I'm just like so jealous.
It's also a construct that is made exclusively for looking for books.
But it's still like,
It
oh,
would
that's-
know all the books.
Gale's love
You
of his...
give a sword to this librarian, and it's not going to know what the fuck to do with it. So I mean,
It puts it on the shelf.
it sorts it.
Sorts it. Puts a Dewey Decimal System on it. Puts it away.
I'm sorry, but this sword does not have a correct label on it. Allow me to label it, then I will place it on the shelf. Thank you.
So the librarian actually does stop and like cock its head for a bit and close its eye, and it sits there for about a minute, just not doing anything. And eventually it will open its eye back up and uncock its head and go, I believe there is a brief mention or two.
Oh. Or anything that you have. I'd just like to read it.
It will begin moving its way through the library until it finds what's almost like a little filing cabinet area, where there are these small, like little, like, I don't know how to describe it, almost like folders, really.
Yeah.
That are just made of this little wood that's kind of pressed together, and inside are these small, what you could best describe as almost like journals. Many of which look very fragile. A few are made of leather, some that are made of pressed leaves and bark and the like. And the librarian actually has to flip through a couple of them, looking through them, trying to parse what is being said inside of it. And eventually it will flip to one and it will point a finger at it and it will say, I believe here is where she's mentioned.
All right. Thank you. And Gail's gonna try and read it.
Do you speak Druidic?
No, I don't speak Druidic.
Shit, sorry, buddy. I was
Erudite has comprehend languages. Come to the person with the comprehend languages.
I will say the librarian can read the
Or that.
section that you're curious about. If you want.
Yeah, if you could read this.
All right. Can you write down your mother's name again, like her proper name, so I know how to say it?
Yeah,
Because I don't want to fucking butcher it. Yeah, druids can live for a very, very long time.
I'm gonna spell it phonetically for you.
Thank you very much. Sariandi?
Yes.
All right. So in that case, the passage will read, Keeper Sariandi has become the newest, I think it's Archdruid would be the term? Archdruid in, oh man, what would be the name of where you lived?
I mean,
I didn't have this shit ready, you motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
I had her name ready. I knew what she was. I didn't have the fucking region ready.
You had him roll the net 20, then you wouldn't have had to have it
You
ready.
slut!
Surprise! I had an opportunity.
You piece
Can't
of
keep
shit.
you on your toes.
Yeah, you
honestly,
did
if
it.
you want to just give me the information at a later date.
Yeah, basically, it is a passage that's depicting the fact that she recently became the newest archdruid in the region where you lived in Eches. And she was she became the newest archdruid after her mother finally passed away after, I believe, it would have been about 1,500 years ish. There's an exact number to it, but I'll get you that in a bit. And she went about doing so by going through her trials, as is referred to in the book, and communing with the Feywild to then be granted the powers of an archdruid. It's largely almost like a how would I describe it? Like a
news clipping,
like an archival.
Oh,
really.
okay.
And judging by the materials and what it's made of, the librarian will tell you that this does appear to be something that was archived and passed on by the druids for us to maintain and keep.
Oh, okay. Does it say when that was?
This would have been...
Even just an estimate.
Let's see, your mother... This is Connor talking. Sariandi died when Gale was what? Like...
15.
15? Okay, so she died when he was 15. He's currently... 70?
67. No, sorry,
60
76. 76.
76, okay. He's currently 76. In that case, it would basically list the time as about 100 years before the schism, give or take. I'll give you the exact dating,
All right.
but it is quite a while ago.
All right. Oh, she's okay. All right. Thank you. That's actually really helpful.
All right. Not a problem. And Haru, just to give you an idea of what's happening, they're inside of a library in a long-abandoned sky city that was made and dedicated to the god Amazon.
Right.
So they're in a very, very old library. Think the what's the name of the library from Avatar?
God, that one.
Yeah.
The Sandberry Library.
Yeah, the sand library. But you understand the idea, basically.
Yeah.
So if there's something that you want to do, you can tell me. Because I think Jill is still fretting about her decision.
Let me see. Just want to make sure that
she's
have
good.
the name right. So he'd probably look up the Soteria and the god that they somewhat loosely follow that is dead.
Gotcha. So, I'll have you make an investigation check if you'd be so kind.
Alright. I am great at those.
Oh no. The blind fox is wandering through the library trying to find the book. Oh no! I feel so bad. Also, it's Wonky Tongue's library.
If only
Thank you,
all
Kate.
of the signs with like the titles and stuff weren't too high for him to see.
Damn it! Why don't they have Braille in this fucking library? Unfortunately, you weren't able to find very much on the Stateria. There is a writing in passing that would mention them, and it would mention them as the Stateria, specifically the Path of the Circle. Or sorry, the Order of the Circle. My mistake.
Right.
But is more or less a mention in passing that you'd be able to find.
Right, then nothing else for me.
So, Ro,
Yeah.
what have you decided on?
I'm sticking with it. I got plans. Don't worry.
You're sticking with your guns?
I'm sticking with it. Yep.
All right, you're keeping the alchemy book. All right.
Got plans.
So, you guys have all done your fair amount of researching here. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we're kind of stuck here for a few days, correct?
A few days, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Erudite wants to go back to the church, but she doesn't want to drag anyone if they don't want to go. Otherwise, like, I will say if it comes to, like, when it comes to night, she's going to use 5th level Galder's Tower. So they have very nice accommodations.
Okay, you're going to cast Galder's Tower?
Yeah, at 5th level. So it
where
would
exactly,
be...
out of curiosity?
Is there
I'm just checking to make sure you're not casting it in the academy, basically.
No. I wouldn't do it in the academy. She would do it outside the academy. Probably, like, right outside the academy, to be honest.
Gotcha, that's fine. In that case, you can do that. Yeah, basically, bro, you kind of can't. You're stuck.
Yeah. So, like, at night, she takes 10 minutes and builds, and then, like, 10 minutes after a big, long, a four-story tower pops up. And it's got a kitchen, it's got a bathroom, it's got a lounge, and it's got a bedroom.
I will point out, it is not a bathroom like, oh, there's the shitter. It is like a...
it's a very nice bathroom.
More, it's like a bathhouse.
Yeah. So it's like, got like a sauna, it's got a brazier, it's got like, it's very nice.
So, but you also want to go to the Church of Amazden?
I do.
Okay. Making your way over to the church, you'd find that the building itself is still quiet, abandoned, untouched. What would you like to do?
I mean, she didn't get to explore as much as she would have liked, so probably she would explore a little bit more. I know that when we were here last time, I think Morrigan did some like searching through, but Rudy didn't really get the chance to because it was there was a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of wants to look through the church, see what's in there, and then afterwards she would kind of just sit for a bit and just kind of like process things and like think and.
Okay. So what do you want to do with the scripture that I believe you finished by this point?
Well, I can't do anything here. Like, her plan was to basically, when they got back to town. Yeah, essentially, honestly.
Okay.
Like, she wants to see if she can find a way of getting, because that's why I was asking about the printing. She wants to see if she can get some stuff printed out and, like, try and start to, evangelize a little bit, which is going to be weird for her because she's not very charismatic, but she's going to try anyway. So... that's her plans when they get back to Sursane. Right now, she can't really do anything because she didn't really have time because she was kind of focused more on finishing it. And by the time she finished it,
okay. Could you roll me a perception check then?
God, is this like a visual focus perception check? Damn it. Okay. That's fine. My great perception checks. Yeah, 7. Yay. Whatever.
In that case, you will not see that. Okay.
That's fine.
The church grim is still present. The big black mastiff dog is still lounging about. But yes, so the night will come to an end. Galder's Tower is erected, allowing you all to have a proper rest. Probably the first one you've had in quite a while. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. There we go. Are you guys just going to kind of... do you want to fast forward until the glasses are done, or what have you?
I mean, I got nothing else to do. I don't know if anyone else does.
Gale's just going to continue to read his Feywild book.
That is fine.
Yeah. Probably nothing significant for how just during the day maybe helping out people who are injured or stuff in the town.
Gotcha. I will point out there aren't many people who are just injured in the town, as this place has been abandoned for...
It's an ancient city kind of ordeal.
Yeah.
Alright then.
So...
it's an archaeology site.
It is
Yeah.
basically an archaeology site at this point.
Basically, all that's here is us, the researchers, and some clockwork people.
That's about it, yeah.
Alright.
Some
It
wild
is.
animals.
It is that too. It is a quiet, melancholy little city. So, on the 63rd of fall, you guys will receive a notification, a message from, well, it'd be ascending technically, ascending from Hungaron, telling you that the eyeglasses are now finished. Whoops. So are you guys just going to teleport back over to Hungaron's tower? As you do have his sigil.
Yes, I will use the chalk for teleportation circle, and I will do that. I will cast it ritually though, because
Come on now.
now a 5th level spell is precious, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I will cast it not
It's not
ritually.
gonna take 5 hours, is it?
It's gonna take 50 minutes.
It just takes 10 extra minutes to ritually cast.
No. Because a teleportation circle is not a ritual spell technically.
She has an ability that lets her cast it for longer periods of time, ritually, but it takes 10 minutes per level.
Fine, I will just cast it normally. Whatever, it's fine.
It is a rare ability she got from one of the books. So yes, you are able to teleport back in to Hungaron's tower with no real issues. There we go. So, what exactly? So, Hungaron will find you guys with no real issues, and you see that he is holding what appears to be a set of black metal glasses with these blue lenses inside of them. That he's just kind of like spinning by one of the actual, I don't know what to call it, like the arm of the glasses. I don't know what to call it. So, who wanted this?
Give it the row for now.
I have to read. This is gonna be the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, but I have to read.
It'll be worth it, Ro. Promise.
In that case, here you go.
Erudite sighs at that comment. Erudite just kind of sighs.
Rose slaps on them CNI nerd glasses.
CNI nerd glasses. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I
calling
say
it that.
adjusting my real life glasses on my face. Nerd.
Do you need one of Harvey's potions? Maybe you can read a bit faster.
Oh, is that a thing?
I
Can you-
don't know. I've never done this before reading. You should try it.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. Maybe?
Oh,
Hmm.
I'll give you one of the ones that I have.
Maybe just try some, like, coffee.
If it gets bad, like after like 10 minutes, then maybe I'll try to read faster. But if I don't even know how fast I read at a normal rate. Maybe I am really good at reading.
But yeah, for
Yeah.
taking your reading aptitude test.
How many words per minute?
One. Exactly 1 word per minute.
It's like really hard.
I mean, to be fair, we did
No,
make a
what
joke
she
about her
needs
being
is she needs it to be
dyslexic.
digitized. That will just it'll just show up with the words. That way you don't have to actually like scroll your eyes across it. The letters just kind of like come up in front of you.
Yes.
Then she could read it faster.
Damn, I knew I should have asked for the audible version of this.
I literally was about to make an audiobook joke. So thank
Not
you.
sponsored.
It's even read. Oh man, it's read by
I could've
Chevy
had
Chase
Sir
though. I
Patrick
didn't want to. I don't want to
Stewart
hear
read it
that.
for me.
Oh my god, Sir Patrick
That's
Stewart.
true. Oof. I'd rather read if I have to listen to Chevy. No, I'll read it. It's fine.
It's read by Donald
Gilbert
Blower.
Gottfried
What a
is
weird
the one
choice.
reading it.
Oh no!
God.
Spread
No
by Gilbert
thanks.
Godfrey.
That'd be the best audiobook.
Yeah, 50 Shades
You'd
of
learn
Grey read by
everything
Gilbert
so
Gottfried.
fast.
Yeah.
You'd have to learn it or you die. Two options.
God, that'd be a terrible cursed object. Something that narrates everything you read in the voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh God.
I'm sure he's a lovely man.
Yeah.
But God.
He has the face of a pinched scrotum, so I don't know if that's true.
He's said shitty things, so
Okay, never mind. Make fun of him
Yeah.
all you guys want.
Yeah.
there was
Fuck
a
that
reason
guy.
that he was no longer the Aflac duck, is all I'm saying.
I
So-
didn't know that he
Said
was in the first place.
Mhm.
It was.
Aflac!
You learn something new every day.
So,
Yep.
you are able to begin reading the book.
Hella.
Hella. So, what do you guys want to do from here on out?
Walk to the boat.
Yeah.
Yes. I figured, but I mean, once you get back to
Specifically
the
walk to the
boat. You
Well,
fucking smartass.
Dea is the one searching out the monster, so I would assume she's sort of in charge of where we go next.
Yeah. So we don't know where. I realized I don't really know like the general area that the ships were being attacked by the sea monster. I don't know if that ever came up in my research.
You would have been told where they are being attacked in your research, yes.
So,
It was never anything I was particularly like worried about the detail on, so yes, you are told where it is.
Okay. So she just goes, "All right, group. So about that god mission I have from the god. You know, the god that talked to me.
God, you're just the best at talking.
Is this the one that actually talked to me too?
Once.
Okay.
So I know generally the area the sea monsters are. So I guess we need to go there and look for them. So I just need to know that you guys are ready to fight probably a sea serpent, like a really big sea serpent.
Would
I
you
have a
happen
question.
to know anything about this creature?
It's big. And it's
To be fair, that's more than we usually know.
it likes to crush boats. There you go.
That's twice as much as we usually know.
Yeah. We do have cannons on the boat. And I will be helping keep a lookout for it so it doesn't get the jump on us. But while Rose reading. But yeah, you know, monster
have-
time.
I have a question,
Yes.
actually.
You in the back.
Are we... Do we have... Does somebody have a spell or something that we can either cast a spell or drink something so that way we can breathe underwater? Or do
That
I
is a-
need to put a boat on my head?
I cannot allow people to breathe underwater, but I can allow them to walk on water.
I have been casting water breathing every morning.
Oh, that's what you're casting!
You know what? The water walk might actually be pretty good if we want to, you know, not break the boat. I will probably be fine without the water walking because of this. And she like summons her packed cloak briefly. To like whatever. But everyone else.
I reiterate, Gale, I have been casting water breathing every morning.
I knew you were casting
Yeah.
something. I didn't know if it was something different every morning.
No,
So-
it's the same thing. I don't want to
okay.
drown. I don't know how to swim. Neither does Ro.
Well,
Trying to protect us.
I know that. I just didn't know if you were doing something different. I've got all sorts of spells. I can't keep track of all of them.
We also
I
need
can't
to
keep track of my own spells.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth.
I forget that I can do different spells other than the ones that I have.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Sack of shit.
We also probably need to be really good about protecting our ship because if that gets destroyed, we'll be in a bad way. And also our hired sailors will be in a bad way, and they don't deserve that.
No, we don't.
Shut up! I'm
Thank you,
talking to you. Shut up, Drew. I mean, we could bait it a little bit by, going in some dinghies and attracting its attention, with our water walking, so that it doesn't attack the boat. At least not until we're dead.
I will assist as I'm able, though I will not be able to help you spot it coming.
Don't worry, I got that. I got that covered. Don't worry.
All right.
Daya's good at saying things.
There. I'm like the exact
Yeah.
opposite of you.
So, if you want, you guys can start heading off towards the direction of where the sea creatures are supposed to have been. It will take you only about 3 to 4 days to get there. And then from that point on, you can more or less just kind of travel along the the trade routes. I apologize. My brain was kind of farting out for a second there.
Trade routes.
Ooh, that's a cool token.
I don't. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I don't like how you said that.
Pull up.
It is a cool token, though.
Oh God.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be a print, but still, it's cool.
Can't wait to see it.
Nah, don't worry. You won't see it anytime soon.
Where is it at on the water?
What was that?
Where is it at on the water? You keep saying
So-
where it's at, but it's never
Yeah,
been.
So on the water from where you are, it'd be about... Let's see, you guys travel 90 miles a day, so it'd be about over here. You know, the Isles of Aruya. Well, near-ish the Isles of Aruya, I should say. So that should be where some of the attacks have happened. And then from that point on, more or less your trade routes would be able to take you wherever you so wish. But you have a fair amount of information on what you should be looking out for. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay then.
So in that case, I will like you guys to all make. Let's just do one general perception check for you per day, because I know that Day is going to be in charge of that.
Aha.
So just make me a perception check for the next 3 to 4 days. Fuck me.
That's
I hate it.
I told you I'm really good at looking.
Daya's actually sitting here and just laughing at actually Connor. Like, ha, you think that I don't
She looks
see
up at the
everything.
sky, sees Connor, and just flips him off.
I don't know about that. Is that Cole? Cody. Sorry, I actually don't know about that. I have to look that up, to be honest.
Cody asked if he got find familiar, if the curse would affect his familiars as well when looking through the senses. That is
Super.
interesting.
It's probably
It's an interesting idea.
It's probably not in the PHB because, as far as I know, nothing is naturally blind that it can cast that spell.
No. So on the first day, as you guys are traveling down closer towards where that trade route should be, you don't notice much of anything in the way of danger per se. But you would note that there are a few bits of what appear to be like planks and the like that are floating nearby. They appear to be fairly waterlogged, and some of them are already starting to drift down a little bit. So odds are, maybe a couple of days out, there's likely another ship attack, but you're not entirely sure.
Maybe
Next
we
day.
could make friends. Another exception.
Yes, dear.
27.
All right. So, 27 in perception. The next day, you would see a little bit less of the shipwreckage than last time, but you're pretty sure that by this point you're getting closer and closer towards where the attack may have been. I will say that around about, say, oh yeah, Erudite has keen mind, around, say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you would note that there is off in the distance some odd shapes kind of leaping up out of the water, and they are much too long to be that of a dolphin or anything of the sort. And then they just kind of go away for a little bit. So you're not entirely sure what it was, but it hasn't noticed you, you think? Let's go on to the third day.
Okay. This is where I'm gonna nat 1 my perception. 13. Close.
13.
Nat 3.
So, at this point, as you guys are along the ocean, you haven't noticed much else past that last instance. At least not so far. It looks safe enough. You don't seem to be noticing any other creatures, nor much else in the way of shipwreck. There are a few, again, still a few planks and bits and bobs that are floating around. But with the 13, you're not seeing a whole lot. So for this day, no, probably not.
No guidance.
So we will now go onto a watch basis for this now. Alrighty, because we kind of have to at this point.
That means the Furbolg and the Halfling don't get to have a watch by themselves.
Yes.
Neither
That's
does
actually-
the tiefling. Neither does the purple tiefling with the disadvantage on perception checks.
Yes.
That's actually a good question. Ro, quick question. You're studying?
Yeah.
You've had 3 days. How hard were you studying?
Boy.
8 hours is considered normal. Any more than that, and it's kind of bad.
Okay, then I'll just do 8 because I feel like Ro wouldn't have anything else to fucking do on a boat. Besides just
There's not
like
a lot to do.
stare at any of the hot crew members, but she's already done that so much. Yeah,
I
so
can't
she
tell
just
if I'm listening to Bro or Jill right now.
what do you... both
I'm kidding.
at the same
I'm kidding.
time.
I'm kidding.
At the same time. Yeah, 8 hours a day.
That's fine. So if that's the case, then basically, at this point you'll have about 24 hours in. Keep it written down. I won't track it for you.
I'm putting it under allies and organizations on my sheet.
That's fine.
You only got to do it for 10 days if you do it for 8 hours a day.
Yes.
Boom.
So, what will our watch schedule for today be?
Let's put the people with the dark vision at night. And the people who can't
I just realized
see.
half this group is not good for perception checks at night.
Which means Gale needs to be during the day, and so does Ro. Rudy, if we can avoid her being with anyone who can't see well.
So I'm not going to be doing a check with. I'm not going to be doing perception with Haru. I got it.
You could use your owl.
I can use my owl.
I'm just gonna say Dea or I should be on night.
Yeah.
Probably Dea, since she's got Devil Sight.
Probably.
We are not putting her on.
Alright, I'll go with the first watch, since I'm
Alright.
probably up with the sun.
Okay.
Alright.
So Gale, your first watch. Anybody gonna go with him, or are you guys just gonna?
I think we kind of gotta do solo, just to space it out.
I mean, that's fine.
I've got this. And Gale's gonna get as high as he can, and he's gonna do he's gonna put his hand on his forehead, not knowing why people do that. Alright, I can see better this way. Here we go.
Make a perception check.
I'm doing really well. I can see everything. So there's a wave that's over on the right side. That might be a rock, or that might be a cloud. I'm not quite sure. On the left side, that is the left side, right?
You have a +6.
Port.
to
It's the port
perception.
side, Gale. It's the port.
You have a +6 and you rolled a 2.
No, there's not a port. We're not. We're not near a
kill
port.
you, Gale.
So I got an 8, by the way.
Yep. You definitely did. You definitely did get an 8. It depends on. I would say
Haru
largely
can't even
depends
see the
on.
water. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
point.
the scary part for him. I mean, the average boat height is. If it's like 20 feet, even then, you're not going to see much of anything.
This is why Haru doesn't get a watch.
If I see it, then it's already too late.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's not wrong.
We are already in the monster stomach. Oh, there's a monster.
Hey guys, there's a monster.
So second watch, I got a +5. So
I mean, I could use my owl and go with you, I guess.
let's see how bad this goes, shall we, ladies and gentlemen?
It
I
was
will use-
pretty clear. Don't worry. It should be fine.
I will use my owl.
19.
Hey, there you go.
I will see through my owl, so
That's
I
actually
will use
decent for
snowball
me.
stats.
I was also considering using luck if it was really bad because I didn't want to pull a gale.
I also get advantage because it is
Love you, Jace, but
insight.
I don't know how my rolls work this way, man. They're all way too in character. I can't do anything other than be in character. Okay.
I got 13.
Leslie's all better.
I don't understand, Jace. I don't.
I don't understand either.
I mean,
just like,
roll a
how?
d20 in person.
I have a fucking +6, man. How do I do this
Roll-
every fucking time?
Roll a
You
d20
finally
in
roll
person.
perception without a disadvantage, and it's an 8.
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't. I don't. You can't. I don't think you can blame the algorithm by this point.
Listen. I can't. Yeah. I am flabbergasted.
Because I think you even did it the few times we've rolled in person.
On perception checks, yeah, I think I
The
can-
dice tell the story.
They do, and Gale sees things, just not the right things.
Yep. So, Mercy and Erudite, with you guys taking up the watch. Erudite, by using your owl, the form of a snowball and an owl, it does help quite a bit. Oh no! I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
Didn't get enough caffeine.
But unfortunately, there's only so much you're able to see at this moment in time. Mercy, with your 19 in perception, you do note that there is what appears to be something floating on the water nearby, about a good, let's say, 300 feet out. You're not able to see it perfectly, but it doesn't look right.
Hey, Daya. Daya.
Coming.
I don't know what it is, but there's something.
Should I make a perception check?
You certainly can.
20. One better.
Looking out a little ways, it does appear to be something vaguely humanoid, and at first you think it might be like a person who has like kind of dipped down into the water a little bit, but you realize very quickly it is just like the back and legs of a person. Their front half has been chewed off completely.
Oh. Ew.
It's an anglerfish, guys.
There's half a human, but it's like not the half you're thinking of.
Wait. Should I try to fish it up?
No.
Oh, no!
Ew.
Oh god!
We might be
Been
able
on
to
the
find
ship?
stuff. See, Jill was with me. She said anglerfish too. Anyways,
No, I was thinking like, oh, what if it's bait?
Also, ew.
Also, ew.
what should we do? I mean, I
Uh,
think this means we're getting closer.
Does anyone have the ability to locate a creature?
I only have locate object.
I can send some creatures out, like a dolphins ahead.
That might help.
Alright, I'm gonna summon some 3 dolphins with
Okay.
my flock
Flock
of
of familiar.
familiars, and send them out towards the half of a person.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, hold on a second.
Oh goody.
We got a map.
If they die, it's okay.
I'm gonna kill these fucking dolphins.
It's okay, they're not real.
That's what we tell ourselves so we don't feel guilty.
That's what Dea tells herself.
She doesn't feel guilty.
The disappointment.
Well, she doesn't think the like familiar things are real animals, so
The
From
you
Jill.
disappointed beast
Poor Snowball.
to something
Snowball
gets
is real.
summoned.
sorry, we keep talking over Cody.
It's like the best thing about summon creatures when something tries to bite into it, it's like just proofs out of existence.
It really does,
Oh,
yeah.
I make it a little worse in my game.
Oh.
I make it so that they are technically still flesh and blood, but they rot much faster than expected. So if you eat it, you get really sick.
Real
It
quick,
rots before it's digested.
Jill just said, dude, Peter's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Look, PETA, they're not real animals.
They're pissed at everything.
Also, PETA fucking sucks anyways.
Hell
They're
yeah.
a bunch of douchebags.
They don't care about animals.
If PETA's
Yeah.
listening, go fuck yourself, you
They're like
cockheads.
they're like the political vegans of animal rights.
I know I have some tokens for dolphins somewhere.
Gonna watch
It
these
sounds weird,
dolphins
but I
get
do actually have
fucking
dolphin
mauled.
tokens.
Nice.
I mean, you also have Premiere, so.
Oh, also, by the way, I have a better token for a lizard now.
My lizard?
Your lizard.
yes. Sir.
My boy. My sweet,
Dolphin.
stupid fucking boy.
I know I have it somewhere. Where's the fucking lizard? Dolphin.
Oh yeah. you can-
There it is, dolphin. There you are on the boat. I do not currently have any tokens for.
Oh my god, it's you.
Oh god! I thought it was a shark for a second!
Oh, didn't I tell you? You guys are gonna fight a megalodon.
The Meg.
The Meg.
Why is it on the ship?
Shut up.
Do we
I mean,
all
to be
need
fair-
to be playing a drum?
Hold on, let's throw them off the ship, shall we?
Oh my god. All I can think of. It's so weird, but all I can think of is the old Miami Dolphins theme. So this is weird. This memories.
Dolphins. Oh god. We don't talk about shitty sports teams here.
Excuse me. I mean,
Also,
they're
I do
shitty,
want
but
to
still,
specify
excuse
that
me.
Dea has her cloak on. Her
Gotcha.
pact. Yeah.
You cast them using Flock of Familiars. What are you gonna do?
Gonna send them towards the body, and I'm going to be looking through one of their senses.
Okay. So they'll head off a little ways to go find the body.
Jules asks if Dea is levitating and the boat is moving. Is she flying? I said
No. let's just settle with no. This is like asking if you're standing inside of a van that has a closed door and you jump. There you go. See.
I feel like she could. The thing doesn't say it, but I feel like she can put her feet on the ground if she wants to, so she's not constantly floating.
You
but...
can. And also, if you don't want to be floating, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
But it's the
So the
aesthetic.
dolphins will swim off full ways, about the 300 feet I mentioned. Your eyes will kind of glaze over with this greenish gold color, and you will see through the eyes of a dolphin, which is disconcerting for a non-magic user up until recently.
Oh yeah.
And
Not
the
comfortable.
dolphins begin swimming and bobbing over towards the half a corpse very swiftly, and you see that you were pretty close on your first assessment. The body is missing the legs and the pelvis are just fine, and then there's a couple of columns of the spine and a little bit of the back, and then the front half of that is just gone. So, you know for a fact he is dead.
He ain't coming back from that one, Chief.
We can still save him.
I know CPR!
You're too late, Doctor. Doctor, that's why I specialize in necromancy.
So, what would you like to do? If you want, I can give you the perception checks for the dolphins.
Yeah, I do want them. If nothing's like directly around the body, I do want them to kind of explore a little.
Okay. Perception checks. Basically, it'd just be a d20 plus 3, as dolphins aren't that perceptive.
Okay.
Would they
that
be able
for
to
all
use-
three, or
You do them individually, but there's only one you're looking through. So you have to tell me which one you're looking through.
Wait.
one of them?
Yes?
Would the dolphins be able to use the echolocation under the water?
I'm actually
That's
looking
what
at their
they're for.
I'm actually looking at their stat. They have blind sight 60 feet, and that's their main way of seeing.
That's echolocation, baby. Well, I can do the eyes and ears of the familiar,
Yeah.
so that counts
But-
echolocation.
Yeah, you just got to tell me which one, though.
The second one.
This one?
Sure. I
Okay.
didn't even really see them on the
There we
map.
go. So,
And if they see something, jump out of the water. That's their instruction.
2 more perception checks, please.
Oh, better.
I'll try. I did not. I really
Oh,
did
no,
not.
you did not. You did not.
You did a
I-
Jace.
Oh, boy, howdy.
No.
So, you are moving around through the you are watching through the eyes of one of the dolphins. Yours begins heading up in a kind of a northerly direction-ish. As far as the map is concerned. You start moving up, because maps are annoying. And looking around, and as a dolphin, you're not seeing a huge amount. I will allow you one more perception check.
Thank you,
Please.
kind master. 70.
Good. In that case, the dolphin you are controlling is vaguely aware of the sound of one of the other dolphins going,
Uh-oh.
as the dolphin over here is in that position and then suddenly goes straight down as something large yanks it down and then takes it away.
Oh no! Follow it!
You're gonna follow it?
What? Oh, yeah!
Okay.
They're fake
So-
dolphins, Connor!
You send your dolphin over there to start looking around. Would you like the other dolphin to go with?
Yes?
Okay.
Sure.
So the other dolphin comes with it. And as they begin moving their way up, they are greeted by a cloud of blood
There it is.
as bits of the ex-dolphin begin floating up towards you. And underwater, the dolphins now see a large serpentine creature about 20 feet long with these blue scales and a very, almost like a seahorse-esque appearance, with these dorsal fins that kind of stick up off the top of its head as it looks at this dolphin and then opens up its mouth. Oh no. And lets loose this jet of this odd yellowish green material towards the dolphin that is looking at it, aka you.
Ugh.
And let's see what happens to the dolphin.
Oh no!
Oh, your dolphin's fucking dead.
Oh god!
Your dolphin has AC 12, hit points 11.
Aw. Dissolved in acid.
Oh no.
And you lose contact with the dolphin that you were looking through, and your eyes snap back to your person. As everybody on the boat then watches as a creature goes flying up from the ocean, up into the air, carrying a dolphin in its mouth. Oops, that's the wrong layer. I
What
made a
happened to
mistake.
Tails?
More.
The snails are gone!
We're dead in the water.
There we go. I'm sorry.
If we did lose the sails, I could guess water walking and we could get out and push.
Oh wow, that is a nice token actually.
It's a very lovely token. I wish I could find a sea serpent, but instead I found a seahorse.
The seahorse.
Yep. And you see that it leaps up out of the water carrying the dolphin in its jaws, and as it starts going back down, it gets snapped in two, and the dolphin is very much dead. And then it dives back down into the water. I'm gonna need you guys to start rolling the initiative, please.
I think we found it, guys.
Are we sure it's the right thing? How big was it?
It is not ship-sized.
Yeah.
This is something else, motherfucker.
We still should deal with it, though, because, you know.
To be fair,
no!
to be fair, I don't see it.
Cody's like, Haru's like, huh, what's happening?
What? Huh?
Mercy's too distracted about the
Shit.
dolphins dying.
Mercy
Oh,
and Eddie are
boy.
looking at the dolphins like, oh.
Dolphins are just sea dogs.
No, those are seals. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, seals are not sea dogs. No.
Then what are they?
Yes, they are.
They're seal pups.
Seal puppies.
They look like pit bulls.
Even
Look,
they don't.
No. You
Yes,
expect
I do.
Mercy to know
Even
that
their
much.
kids are called puppies, I think.
They're like water pugs.
Look, I'm officially sending you all a picture to prove that I'm right.
Okay.
Oh, you can send it. I'm just saying Mercy is stupid.
And
She'll acknowledge that there are multiple kinds of sea dogs.
I will accept Jill's answer. Dolphins are water horses.
ugh,
Eyes too deep.
I hate horses.
No! That
Yeah.
means we didn't protect horses, guys.
Oh,
all horses are
no.
queens.
Oh no! We didn't.
Yep.
I-
Okay, this
so-
was fake. They were fake. They were fake. They weren't real.
They weren't real. Don't worry. We're missing one of you. Hold on. Gail, Haru, Maddie, Mercy, Ro,
I did not.
Ruby.
I did not. I fucked up,
Hold
and I
on.
didn't
Add
click on.
token.
And my
Oh,
now my
14.
shit's being
There you go.
stupid,
You're
so
on.
I'm having issues.
You're on the list now. I add you there. Don't worry.
Thank you.
We lost one of our good men.
I'm
boys.
gonna roll for the sea serpent.
Sea serpent.
Pour one out for the
Bucket.
horses, guys.
Serpent. Yum.
Yum.
What the?
Also, I want to point out, Mercy
like
has a
how
lower dex
You guys
score.
went Red Robin. I went Hot Pocket.
Sea serpent. Yum.
I don't like that I'm in the front of the boat.
Oh, whose fault is that?
I didn't put myself there.
I know, but it was more fun to say. that.
Row.
We have cannons.
Yeah,
Did you
it's
do that?
cannon. I want a man one.
The big
Look
issue is that
for it.
right now they are under the water.
Yes.
I'm manning. Where are the cannons?
They will be on the
Question.
lower deck.
Well, I mean,
And
like,
you're able to get to the lower deck either through. Hold on, snap to no snapping. Thank you very much. Either by going this way, or that way, and then traveling down the stairs to go into the lower deck.
okay, and I assume there's cannons on both sides of the boat.
Yes.
There are. You guys have what? 2 cannons or 1 cannon?
I think we have 2 cannons on both sides.
Yeah, you
I
have
think
2
we
cannons.
decided on 4.
Yeah, you have 2 cannons on either side. So basically, you have one here, one there, one there.
Okay. I'm gonna open up the Wikipedia page for cannons because I don't know how cannons work. Because I wanted to know, can you load up all the cannons? Is it like a pull thing that they go?
So you can have the crew start loading up cannons for you.
Okay.
It does take time for them to load it. I think it's like 1 round, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it does take, I think it's basically gunpowder and a cannonball, as well as I think a primer, but still. So, you can just go fire a cannon.
Well, I just
You
wanted. Well, I don't know where it is.
You can give the order to start loading. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of try to scope out
Yeah.
where it is,
Hold
maybe.
on. Yeah, so loading would be the best thing for you to do right now at this moment in time.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. And I believe... Yeah, you'd basically be able to get next to one of the cannons with no real issues.
Okay, then I will.
So you're fine.
I will do that. That's all I got.
Okay. So for reference, you are here, but you are on a lower level, so I'll give you this little blue dot.
Can't see me, boys.
Well, it means it makes it a little tougher for them to hit you. So, up next,
I also did tell people about the acid breath. Just
I figured.
Fadia,
it's your turn.
she's I guess bonus action, intelligence for the sword, and then I guess just a perception check to try and see where it is now.
Okay.
Because
Intelligence?
to change the sword into a or the
Oh,
dagger,
okay. I'm sorry. I spaced out for half a second. My brain went, huh?
yeah. Yeah, so I guess just trying to find it and not get surprised by it.
All right. With a perception check, I will roll some stealth checks.
She knows it was in like this area, but
Yep. They are not trained in stealth. You would see that it is not just one, there's three. There's one here, and there are two nearby here.
Oh God, there's three of them.
Specifically, here, and here.
Oh Jesus.
I can feel Gale wanting to dive into the water.
No, don't.
God.
I mean, I am this close to jumping overboard
Oh
because I
God.
can walk on water with my cloak because that's what it says. I can go across liquids,
You can.
and the ocean is a liquid.
It is?
It is. I know it's hard to believe.
Damn, I thought it was a gas.
Yeah, I thought it was a plasma personally, but I was proven wrong.
Oh, just what are you doing? Fucking hell.
Anything else?
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Gale.
Gale is going to move there.
Mm-hmm.
No, there.
Mm-hmm.
There. That is where Gale's going to move. For vantage. Because I'm assuming that Dea called that out.
Yep.
Gale is going to pull out a javelin and ready an action to throw a javelin at literally the first one that he sees.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That is.
So in
Gale's
that
turn.
case, that's the end of your turn. It is the spitting sea serpent's turn. So this one is going to surface. Gale, make your attack.
Alrighty. Normal javelin throw. That's a 22 to hit.
Hit, absolutely.
Cool. Jeez. Okay. I'm not raging, so no bonus damage, but that is... I forgot to unclick it, but 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Nice. You chuck the javelin down at the sea serpent, and it lodges in its eye, and it snarls as it begins moving closer towards the boat. And the other ones, let me double check their speed. Yeah, no, this one's going to go here then. Whoop.
Fire the cannon after a round.
And this one is going to go... Where's the turny thing? There's the turny thing. Here. And they are all going to start trying to slam into the boat at the same time.
Yeah.
And you all feel that the boat begins to rock wildly as these three creatures just slam their full weight into the lower section of the boat, making it shake violently. I'll need everybody to please make me some dexterity saving throws.
Alright.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use luck.
7. What the fuck?
So,
Oh,
Fucking
that,
hell, you
that-
guys!
I will
that sounds
do
on
that.
brand.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Hey,
I
Connor.
rolled above a 10.
Hey,
I
Connor.
rolled like a
What
20.
the fuck?
do you remember the Omer fight?
Oh,
Do I-
no.
Do you remember
Do I
how
need-
bad we did with
Here's
water?
the point. Here's the thing. It makes sense. No one else has been on a boat. That's been
You're
that's
right,
fine.
but
I didn't
still.
think-
But
it makes sense.
Jill's
It
asking
sucks,
if Ro
but it
needs
makes
to.
sense.
Do,
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Jill?
do I need to do it?
Yeah, you're still on the boat.
Yeah, okay, I just didn't know if it was yeah.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Never mind.
There, come on. We can
We're
still
closer
fire
to the
Um,
ground.
So, Ro, by using the cannon as basically as a guardrail, you hold on to it, and you manage to stop yourself from falling. Dea, using your pirateness, you are aware of how bad a ship can be when it rocks, so you don't face any issues. Fucking hell. Maddie, you fall prone.
Uh-huh.
Rudy, you fall prone. Haru, you fall prone.
Yep.
And I need 2 additional deck saves from Mercy and Gale for a different reason,
All right.
Oh
because
no!
you're right next to the
Water?
railing.
That's a
I see.
9.
That's a 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And both Gale and Mercy topple over the boat.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you're
you
going to use
do.
your inspiration?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, right,
Let
Mercy
me
also has
roll
the
again.
Oh, I already used one luck. I don't want to spend another one immediately after.
Okay, that's
Plus,
fair.
I want to see what happens if I end up in the water.
I don't think we have water walk casted
Nope.
yet. So
Nope.
Me and
Shit.
Gale are both in the
Absurd.
wash.
My God.
Let's
I
go,
will point
Gale.
out, you all can breathe underwater, because Rudy definitely can.
Hey,
God.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I need to double check everybody's armor.
Michelle,
I
I'm gonna
wanna see-
sink. I'm plate
You're gonna
mail.
sink. You're
Yep.
absolutely going to sink.
Yep. Yep. That's what I was worried
That's
about.
why I kept saying, Haru, please cast it on me. Please.
I'm about
So,
to.
did Haru, did you cast water walking on her?
His turn's not up yet.
If we saw the things coming, then yes. Otherwise, he's casting it when his turn comes.
I will say you were aware that stuff was happening.
So that means
Then he would have
like,
cast
Gale
it on
calling them
everybody.
out.
He would
Okay,
have
that's
cast it
good.
on everybody above deck.
That's good.
Oh,
In that
There's the
case-
description for it.
Yes. In that case, allow me to roll fall damage.
okay,
all right.
Because now you're falling onto a solid surface.
it's better than
Technically,
thinking.
Oh, Mercy would have sunk. Absolutely.
What was that?
Mercy would have sunk. Absolutely.
Can't
Straight
swim
down.
in full
Yeah.
plate. You just
What was
can't.
that, Haru?
like, I suppose it's technically up to the DM if they can choose whether they fall in or float.
She won't float, though. That's the problem.
She will sink.
She's in plate mail.
Yeah, I weigh. Let's see here. My character weighs 200 pounds, and I'm carrying 264 pounds.
Alright,
I mean, I don't care about the weight that much, but still, she's fucked.
It treats it as a solid, so you would fall.
So, 12 points of falling damage to you two.
So wait, I can choose to sink?
No.
Yep.
No.
You can, no, she can choose. He can choose whether he wants to sink or float. So, well, whether he wants to float or stay on the surface like it's just ground.
And then I can choose to then potentially on my turn rise to the surface then, correct?
At a rate of 60 feet per round, yes.
Okay. Gale's gonna sink.
Okay.
Should
Gale,
we-
you start sinking
Gale has
into
a
the
plan.
water.
Should we move our
thumbs up
tokens?
from the ocean.
Gale, as you begin drifting down into the water, oh, Jill, what is that horse?
It's a good horse.
It's got the head of a
Horse.
horse and the body of a pony.
I was like, I went in confident. I was like, I know what a horse looks like. And then about 2 seconds in, I was like, oh no.
I know what a BoJack Horseman looks like, but that's about it. So, all right, Gale, you are starting to sink as you're not letting yourself float. Mercy, you landed on the ground, so you're just going to take the 12 points. Gale, you won't.
Am I prone
That
on
is
the ground?
serpent's turn. Erudite.
Psychic Fireball.
Okay.
You have a brand.
I do.
She really does.
As I said, I'm only going to cast it at 3rd level, so.
Okay. So
Yeah.
round of dex saves from the Swipants.
It's not bad.
What's their dex?
4, I think.
Well, that's their dex check, not their dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. They take half, whatever. Yeah, ooh, they take half.
They take half that.
That's fine. They take 12. 13. Sorry.
13.
Math bad. Math bad. And also, I'm going to move back.
You have to stand up as well.
Yeah, I will stand up.
Get out of the way.
And I
fucker.
will
need to clip this other
use
guy.
the ability of the pauldrons. Actually, no, I don't fall. I don't get knocked prone, Connor,
Oh, that's right.
because of my pauldrons.
Because your pauldrons have a new ability. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
So like when everyone else falls over, she kind of just is like she kind of just stands there and she's just like, oh, that's interesting. I forgot that. That's a thing I forgot. So yeah, so I don't actually go prone. So I still have 25 feet of movement. Yeah, no, she's just gonna stay there though. Yeah.
Okay. Haru.
As his action, he is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. He will stand up to there so he can see the people who have fallen.
Yep.
And that will be his turn since he doesn't have his
Great
action
eyesight.
cantrips.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Mercy, you're up.
I'm gonna move so I can hit it after getting up.
All right.
Because let's face it, I'm good for one thing. And one thing only.
Hitting.
It's doing a hit. That's probably not gonna hit.
No, that will hit.
Oh, shit. Cool.
AC 14.
It's a beast.
So,
It's not like it's wearing plate mail.
hey. Gotta reroll one of those sixes. Shit. So 19 plus 3, so 21. 15. And I'm rerolling all of those because I got ones on every die.
Jesus, you did!
7 and... Oh, 4. So 11 plus my 4 plus my 2, so...
17.
Yeah, plus... I got a 6 on my psychic damage, so...
Alright.
And, of course, guard.
Alright. Oh, sorry, what was the second damage again?
It was 7 plus 4, so 11 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Plus 4. So,
Gotcha.
and then the
alright.
6.
Maddie?
Okay, well she's prone, so she's gonna try to
Movement
get
stand
up. Yep.
Alright.
He's gonna, and is it only my bonus action that I only have right now, or?
No. You
Oh.
you basically movement takes half movement. Standing up
Okay.
takes half movement,
Okay.
so you can now move 15 feet. And you still have dash.
I'm just gonna
Don't
have
try me.
what?
I said, don't try me.
Like,
Talking to Haru.
okay. I'm just gonna cast Secret Flame at the middle serpent. Yeah, the second one.
What are you casting?
The Sacred Flame.
Okay. I will point out, you do need to move a little closer to the railing in order to properly see them.
Ah, shit. Fine.
As they are, this is a, you're still about 20 feet up because
Yeah.
of the ship,
Okay.
and they are down low.
Hmm.
So you need to move to about here.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
That's
But
to just catch a glimpse of them.
But I can see them though, right?
You can catch a glimpse of them now. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame at them.
Okay. Dex save. Oh fuck it! I hate typing in commands. It's so annoying. Give me my numbers. 13 plus 7, 20.
Damn.
So
Damn.
it will pass.
Damn you.
Row.
Yeah, I shoot with the cannon.
Which one?
This one.
That one there.
Yeah.
Is that in
Okay,
front of
make me a dexterity attack.
Is it? Do I
It's
just?
a D20 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity.
Oh my god.
Because you are proficient in firearms, and I mean, this is just a
Okay.
big firearm.
Okay, so you said a D20. Okay. Oh no. Okay.
I don't need to double check, but I think that is a misfire.
Fine, guys. Sorry, guys. It's fine.
In theory, yes.
How does a cannon? Connor, it's just a tube.
You can say the same thing about a flintlock.
It's just no, it's not. Finlod's chambers.
It's a tube.
And like fire and mechanism. It's just a tube.
So
Ball
you-
got stuck. Cannon, no
the
light.
ball didn't get stuck. You just didn't put enough powder in. So you fire it off and it just kind of goes, "Burp," and just kind of half-assed fires out.
Ro points and blames it on whoever's closest.
Fucked it up. You call yourself a powder monkey?
It wasn't me.
Also, cannons can misfire. Thank you very much.
Anything can misfire if you try hard enough.
What? Yeah, so that one unfortunately didn't work. You can move over to the next one up here
I will do just that, and
while the powder monkeys start reloading the guns.
God, they fucked it up. They did it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Ro's gonna take a little jog to the next one. A little step. And she's gonna shoot at the middle one this time. Maybe I'll have better luck with that one.
Okay.
Okay, so a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plus dexterity.
That hits for sure.
It's probably going to, yes.
So, like, okay.
Your dex is like a plus 3 or 4. It hits.
Plus
Yeah.
3.
AC is 14, so
Yeah.
you get it.
Okay.
In which your proficiency would be a +7, so you hit.
Okay.
Roll 5d10.
Okay.
It's a cannon. What do you
I
want?
know.
Okay.
Alright. It crashes into the big boy. I need to move him out of the way slightly, because I can't select this fucker. So you fire off the cannon, and you watch as it rips into this sea creature, crashing into him and leaving a big dent into its chest. Some of the plates begin to fall off slightly. The powder monkeys begin reloading the cannons. It's going to take them another round to do so. So next round you won't be able to shoot the cannons, but you do have your gun.
True. Okay.
Day, you're up.
I have a really, really stupid idea.
I love this. Go on.
If it works, it'll be really cool. She's gonna, like, kind of back up a little, both swords out, and she's gonna start sprinting, jump off the railing, and try to, like, latch onto this guy with her blades.
Oh
Oh
boy.
Oh my
Bob.
god.
Okay.
It was really dumb, but I couldn't think of it.
All right. Make me attacks for both weapons.
I think I do have the either like the skewer or something ability. Whatever.
Find it. That'd be good.
Let's see. There's that, and then the salt.
Not a hit, but whatever. So
Like-
you managed to plunge the rapier into it. Then you might just, buddy. See,
I'm not-
this
I'm
is
not-
what they do.
Bold. I'm not usually this bold. So I'm like there. If you let me do it.
Oh no! You managed to jump down and you land on the serpent. Could you just make me an acrobatics check, please?
Yeah. I'll do that. 10.
Oh,
So
oh, no.
so it turns out leaping onto a slithery, slippery, wet serpent is difficult.
Plus 8.
So you
too.
land on it and slip, and then you fall, I'm going to say, right here. If it wasn't for the water walk, you would fall and sink, or at least start floating. You are prone for the time being. Yeah.
God.
Wow. So that was your action and your bonus action, and
Oh,
you
do
can
I
check
do-
your movement.
Do I do damage? I
Oh,
did
yes,
that.
roll damage.
There you go.
Okay. It has an ally nearby, but so I don't
Oh,
think
but Mercy's
I don't
also
think sneak attack. Yeah.
I don't know how sneak attack works, man.
No, I don't. I'm gonna say no. Especially
I
that
think
terrible
sneak attack
acrobatics.
is if you have advantage and you don't have disadvantage, or you
Yeah.
have an
That's
ally
one.
within 5 feet and you don't have disadvantage.
That's true. You have an ally nearby. In that case, yeah, it would work. So
Yeah.
Unless
yeah.
if you're a swashbuckler, because
She's a
those
swashbuckler.
are
I
really
am.
weird.
But that's just another way. All the other normal sneak
Yeah.
attacks still apply.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
just an extra
swashbucklers.
if you're the only one within
Yeah.
5 feet of it.
All right, so you're prone right now.
I
Uh-huh.
get up. I float to the surface, I guess.
You can stand back up, sure.
And I move, like, over here.
That's fine.
I'm gonna not be attacked by 2 serpents at once.
Uh-huh. Gale, you're up.
Okay, so first thing, as Gale sees a shadow leap from the ship and then crash to the ground, figuring out his day, he smiles a little bit because
Jesus Christ.
teaching them well. Okay, so
Is that the word for it?
sure, that's what we're going with. Gale's good influence on all people. So, all right, so the sinking was all part for flavor. So Gale's going to, with the spell, kind of channel himself to go and float. Seeing if he could possibly even throw himself up a couple feet out of the water. Bonus action rage on the way up, and then he's going to recklessly attack this dude right in front of him.
Gotcha. So, like a very angry dolphin.
Yes, a very
Gotcha.
angry dolphin.
Make some attacks, bud.
Yes. First one is a 25.
Hit.
And since we're raging now, we can add some rage. That's 12
15.
on that one, 2 rage, 1 necrotic. And then the second attack, also, it's 23.
Also a hit.
And then damage.
13. So 15, 13. It's 28. Alright, you smash into it, knocking a teeth loose. A teeth loose? A tooth loose.
Same
Fuck
difference.
this shit.
Gil's gonna just kind of stand there.
Alright.
This is really cool.
Yeah, that's the word for it. Okay. So... Oh boy, howdy. So this one up here is going to... yeah, it's going to try and go for a constrict attack on you.
Okay.
D20 plus 7 to hit.
It has
14 plus 7.
Advantage.
Thank you very much. Oh, Jace.
It's nat 20, isn't it?
Yes.
Yay!
I'm so sorry, but
I do it to myself. It's okay.
I mean, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Struggle of
So-
all barbarians.
This is what happens to
I'm
Gale.
so sorry. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. Natural 20 for 21.
Oh, thank God.
Whoa.
Wow. Well, you managed to slip your way out of its form as it starts to constrict you.
Right.
But yes, it does still manage to thrash you with its tail.
All right. That's fair.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. That is 33 points of bludgeoning damage before
Alright.
reduction.
So 16.
Boy, good for you, man. Good for you. I was just sitting here like, oh, fucking hell.
Yay! I get
Man, oh man.
Gale's sitting
Mercy,
there just like,
it's-
I got
Mercy-
this one.
Yeah, Mercy, this one's gonna go to constrict you.
Okay.
Yeah, no. 7 plus 7.
Hey,
Yes.
Connor.
Yeah? Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna use Aura of Treachery, which, the second thing in that, Treacherous Strike. I can make it attack its own ally.
Oh, this fucking paladin. Okay.
So unless it's immune to
Alter.
being charmed, I'm forcing it to roll against the guy beside it.
It's not immune to charm. Yeah. It can attack its teammate then.
And I also forgot,
Interesting.
I can actually get advantage on all of it, because it's within 5 feet of its ally. Don't group up against me, motherfucker.
Yeah, look at that. Fuck. Natural 20. Okay.
That's better
Hey,
than me
Snake!
using guard.
Let's roll a dexterity saving throw. Nope. Okay, well, it's a 3 plus 7. It fails. Hey, y'all want to see the damage that you would take on a crit? One of these.
Yeah, because we're about to find out. Oh!
Oh no!
That's more than half my health.
Oh god!
So
I like my new toy.
its eyes glaze over slightly as you use your treacherous strike aura, and you watch as it turns and it begins to constrict around its nearby teammate, which then gets crushed very badly. Oh wow!
Wow, that's
Hey, you know, it's fun.
You watch as its back half near the tail end of it is now bent and twisted out of shape. It's still up, but it looks very, very bad, just like the one that you use the treacherous strike on.
Hey, guess what, Connor?
What?
I can use that 3 times per short rest.
Good to hear. This one's gonna. The other one that's getting constructed is gonna spit at you.
Okay.
Dickhead. Fuck you. So 14 plus 7, 21.
It just barely hits ya.
Okay. And it can technically only bite, so what's its intelligence?
Actually,
No, it's smart enough to not attack its
I
teammate.
used my reaction, so never mind.
Yes, I know you already used your reaction.
But they also have Shield of Faith if I hadn't used my reaction, so.
So 3d6. Whoa! 3, 2, 3. That would be 8 plus 4, 12 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Well, that was beautiful. Everett, you're
Alright. Gonna go here, and she's gonna do Steel Wind Strike on all 3 of them.
up. Steel Wind Strike.
Yeah, lets me hit up to 5 enemies within 30 feet.
What's the dex? What's the save?
It's not a save. It's a hit. That
Miss.
doesn't hit. That hits.
Middle
They
one.
hit. So I hit. So I don't
Bottom one.
hit this one, but I hit these 2.
Gotcha. Roll damage.
That one takes. This one takes 22,
Mm-hmm.
and that one takes 23. 22 and 23, and
22
she
and
has
23. So as they are both tangled up with the lower one trying to constrict the upper one, you move up and you cast Steel Wind Strike and you just bring your hands down and you watch as their bodies begin to fall apart and split as they are both dead.
Yeah. Also, I will point out she does use the Fate Dagger to do it because you have to do it from a actual weapon, and she uses the Fate Dagger to do it just as for flavor.
That's
And
fine.
then she goes back. She's gonna go. She's gonna go like a little further. Okay, yeah, she's gonna go.
Mom.
What did you want to know? So, Haru.
Let's see. Well, there's not too much point in going down there right now. He's going to kind of go over to there and, as his action, activate his Channel Divinity,
Okay.
and then I don't think he's going to cast a bonus action spell right now because he doesn't really need to.
Okay. So you activate Channel Divinity. Alrighty. Moisey.
Hi. Since these 2 are dead, I'm gonna go flank with Gale. And I'm gonna do some hits.
Mm-hmm.
1. We roll 2 of them. Kept the 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 13 plus 1.
Okay.
Second attack.
Whoops,
Holy
that was a plus, not a minus.
Holy shit. 13 and then 26.
Fuck me.
That was really good.
That was it was basically max. She was 1 off from max.
Hey guys. I made Mercy gross.
One off of maximum for the psychic and the slashing.
Yep. Maddie, you're up.
Guys.
It's looking really rough.
I mean, all I'm gonna do is just cast Fireball at it.
Firebolt.
Yeah, why not? There.
Miss, unfortunately.
Ah, damn it! Wait, no, I'm gonna use 2 of my sorcery points to kill it.
Okay.
Look! It's one is dead.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. You hit
That's
it.
better!
I mean, doesn't it have resistance to the damage senses?
It actually doesn't have resistance to any damage types. I'm looking at it right now. This is a stat sheet that I got from what is this? Frog God Games, I think.
Ooh, good roll.
Oh, jolly.
What?
You throw the firebolt at it, and it looks like it's really, really hurt, but it's not dead yet.
Oh my god, you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Ro, you're up, bud.
Yay.
Kill it!
Don't worry, Maddie. I help you out.
Why are you talking like
Okay.
that?
Why are you talking like that?
Because I'm losing my mind. I shoot it with my gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You move your way up towards the where the cannon is, and you just kind of lean out through the porthole. You hit.
Okay, I roll damage just in case.
It's impossible for you to not kill it, so it is deceased now.
Okay, cool. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait.
That was for Maddie.
Yay!
Whoops, that's a
Oh,
dolphin.
no, it's a dolphin!
They're back.
Yeah. So you managed to fire off the last shot at the sea serpent. The bullet crashes into its head, and it just kind of flops back and sinks into the water slightly.
Nice.
All right, now where's the mom?
There's the mom.
I mean,
What mom? I don't know what you're talking about.
Mercy's gonna look at them and try to grab one of them before they sink.
Yeah, you can make an athletics check, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what
This
else.
is a very big creature, so
I mean, I'm standing in front of it with Gale, so I'm hoping.
Gale, you can absolutely help her if you want.
Oh, I was gonna see if I could just do it, because I have an advantage on all
Oh shit, you do.
Because you're raging.
Because I am still raging. Can I literally just pick it up and throw it on the boat?
I don't know if that's a.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, the dice don't like me anyway, so that's okay. Clearly, I'm not
you guys
very
are
helpful
managing
at the
to.
moment.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you, bud.
No, you're good. I'm just not very helpful at the moment.
Oh, you're. Oh my god, Jace. Shut the
The
fuck up.
dice are telling me that Gale's doing okay. He's doing okay. We're proud of him.
So you guys are managing to stop it from sinking, but it's very heavy, and both of you are very aware of that right now.
It's very slippery on the water.
Yeah, should we just let it sink and hope for something better later?
Fuck it. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
What do you mean something better?
I mean, we've still got an actual sea serpent to fight.
Oh my god.
I don't think we forgot.
Gale
I'm
needs
big
a
enough to
tooth.
construct a boat. Anyway, get me back up. What do you sailors toss me down a rope and get me up?
Yeah, I don't want to be on this water in case there is a bigger.
Clue will from the deck will go. Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright.
Here you go.
Um,
And a rope ladder will be tossed down for you guys.
Yeah, and she'll.
What does
Derek
everybody else want to do?
well, as they come up, Haru would like to cast a first level Cure Wounds on Mercy and a second level on Gale.
Okay.
I didn't really get hurt that bad.
I got hit a lot.
Yeah,
But I
Mercy
have-
got hurt a lot worse.
But I have
Yeah.
my Channel Divinity up.
Alright.
Once Day is back on the ship, she's going to do a perception check for like around the waters. Make sure there's nothing
Yeah.
else coming up.
You know, make it
Gotcha.
easy, just second level for both. So for
Fuck.
Mercy,
Gotcha.
Mercy
All
took
right,
12
perception
points.
check.
access is converted
13.
to temp HP. Gale, same thing.
Fuck
Oh.
me.
Those were pretty good rolls.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
the
How
temp
much temp
HP
HP
will
can we take?
up
to
to
20.
25 of the excess, and it will last until the next long rest.
Oh, cool.
I got 2 whole
Because it does
temporary
not
hit points.
state a time limit on it.
Awesome. I have 13 temp HP.
Mercy's gonna
Okay.
look as those sink, by the way, and go, I like that new trick.
That was fun.
There's like blinking seawater out of her eyes and trying to like scan the horizon and the ocean around. So
All
with
right.
13 perception.
Looking around with your 13 on the perception, you don't note any new, any more of the sea serpents coming by right now. Your eyes are drawn towards the actual ocean itself, trying to look around and find anything new. You don't see any more of these creatures. What does anybody else want to do?
I think probably Mercy would be doing the same as Dea.
Okay.
Just because she'd follow the lead of Dea since she knows what the fuck is
Okay.
going on the sea.
Perception check.
Nope, not one.
Natural 1. Nope. No luck.
Did I know what these creatures were, by the way? Like, either from experience
They
or-
appear to be sea serpents, most certainly.
Mhm.
If you were to guess, you'd say they're probably the spitting sea serpents.
I don't know
As a-
like how they travel, like their social habits.
It's typically like in small groups,
Okay.
so nothing huge.
And this is like the adult size.
Yeah.
Okay. So she doesn't see anything. She calms down a little bit, but she's still aware and like.
I mean, Erudite's really bad at perception, but she sees everyone else looking. She's kind of like, no.
Okay. This is a large, not the medium ship. No, it's small. This is a gunboat. Okay. So, Jill, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Can you roll me a d20 plus 5?
Oh god. Okay, hold on. I gotta do the typey thing. Roll 1d20. Is it just like, do you just put a +5?
Yep.
Okay.
11. So, as you guys are quickly surveying the area and looking down towards the water, you fail to look up towards the horizon.
Wait, what?
As you hear a distant and suddenly a cannonball comes flying in and crashes into the nearby water, making a giant splash, and all eyes are up, and you look off in the distance, and not even, say, 1,000 feet away, there's another boat.
Oh.
No.
Hey, Gale.
Oh,
you wanna make a run for it?
Connor.
Yes.
What do the sails and flag look like?
Let me double check this. This is a red flag, and it appears to have a bleeding heart on it.
Bleeding heart. Okay.
It is not your ship.
No, that's
I
not
know,
the
I
right.
just love the symbolism because of what her last name is now.
Oh, Blackheart. That's right, Blackheart.
As a pirate, or ex-pirate, you would know red flags mean no mercy.
Yeah.
It's okay, we have Mercy.
I hate that joke.
I named my character this for all of the joke opportunities. I want y'all to know that.
Well,
Do sea serpents throw cannonballs now?
Thea is shouting now, and she's like, "Everyone, prepare for battle! They're coming in hot.
Hey, Gale.
They're
is
not
they?
taking prisoners."
Does she really say they're coming in hot?
I don't know. I guess
They're coming!
not. They're
Cannon.
Hey, Gale, you still have a siege weapon, don't you?
I do.
Be ready to
Oh,
fuck up a
Lordy.
ship.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, lordy.
Oh boy.
Water walk lasts for an hour, by the way.
Yep,
You gave Gale a siege weapon with a chain on it.
I did.
oh.
So, you can see that there are multiple individuals on this other boat. Many of them are readying are standing on the deck. Some of them are ready. You see that that another d20 plus 5.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna copy and paste this because I don't
It's fine.
freaking type it. My hands, they don't work. It's coming, hold
Take
on.
your sweet
I
time.
promise. It's just taking, it's in processing.
And you hear a
Just saying,
secondary.
I was hanging out. There it is.
And then you hear the cannonball come firing in, and it crashes into the hull of your ship. Roll 5d10, please.
Are we?
Okay.
Beans.
5d10. Oh boy, oh boy,
You
oh
can just go to
boy.
the die on the side to do 5d10.
You watch
I
as
did.
your boat gets hit by a cannonball, and a fairly decent-sized hole is knocked towards the actual front of the boat. It's not high, not low enough for the water to start sinking in yet, but a couple of good-sized waves, and you could be seeing some serious issues. I'll be giving you the proper stats for your boat in a bit. You hear distant shouts from the other boat, as it sounds like they are preparing to either start closing in or start rounding around you. You're not too sure which. You're too far out for them to take any other shots at you with stuff other than cannons. What do you guys want to do? I'd say 1,000 feet.
How far are we from them? So we're like pretty far. Yeah, so can't do anything right now.
I mean, we got cannon.
We do. I mean, I guess we would have to start firing back.
Fire back in an evasive maneuvers.
I mean, I will say, I will point this out. We can go fast.
We do go fast, but they're shooting at us. Do we retreat? If we retreat, we might take in water. We need to like.
Let's go. Come on.
If
Make
we retreat,
decisions.
they also might
Let's go.
fire and
Come
hit
on.
more of us while we're running.
You start firing
I
back.
say we charge.
Yeah, we fire back.
Fire back as we charge. I'll help down below.
All right.
This is our
You're firing,
fucking
and are you
ship.
guys
We
going to
paid
start closing in
10,000
on them
for
closer,
this.
or?
We did not pay 10,000. We paid
Because
8,000.
I'll
But you
point
know.
out, Jace, I also have the image of Gale just sprinting
Yeah.
across the ocean.
I mean,
We need to make that feasible for him, Connor.
yeah. Gale would yell as he's going down below. Let me know when they get close enough where I can close in pretty quick. I'm gonna fuck them up. And Gale's gonna run down below to
You can
help
start
load the
assisting.
cannons
Yes, you
because
can.
big
All right.
boy can.
You begin
load
heading your way
cannonballs really
down
quick.
onto near where the cannons are.
Yep.
I'm gonna just get you over here, boys. Thank you.
You could delete
The bodies
them.
are just floating away. Goodbye, boys.
The fortunate, okay, and gets away with it.
Sure, whatever you say.
Yeah. Well.
And you guys begin turning your boat, telling Clue to start turning your boat closer towards them. That way, they have less of a surface area to actually aim on you, and you guys can start maneuvering your way to get some good shots on them. So, Gale, you're assisting with the cannons right now. Ro, you're firing the cannons, of course. You'll be
Yes.
manning mostly the right hand side cannons
Yes.
at this moment in time.
Yes.
Everybody on top of the boat. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna get close to the front, and then as
So-
soon as we're in range,
Okay.
I'm holding my action for my star knife. I
I'm
can
holding
throw
my
120 feet.
I literally want to do fireball as soon as we're
Oh,
120
God.
feet within range.
Eldritch Blast is also 120 feet, and I'm holding that action.
So
to
literally-
aim at either a sailor close to the
Gotcha.
railing, or
So,
like, if I
with
see
both
the
of your boat
captain,
speeds,
I'm gonna get-
you guys will
I'm
be able
aiming
to
for the
close in on each
sails.
other very, very quickly.
I'm trying to think who I should buff.
Haru?
Let me see. I think that. I'm forgetting everybody's
Just
character's
if you
names.
just hold your mouse down on them, you can ping
Just
them.
describe the character.
Yeah. Let me see. What I'm going to do is he is going to cast Bless on Ro, Gale, and Michelle's character.
Okay.
Rudy!
You cast Bless on Ro,
Rudy.
Gale, and Michelle's character.
Rudy's new name.
Yeah, that's an extra D4 to your attack rolls and saves.
Alright. It is a very cool spell.
Yeah, I love
I'm
bless.
putting the bless effect on you guys. That way I know that you have it. And Gale, you're currently on the lower deck, assisting with the cannons for the time being. You're able to help load them up. And you guys are gonna have to forgive me for this one, but we'll have to carry this on next session, as unfortunately, I do not have the other ship ready.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also assume this is probably going
That's
to be
fair.
a
That's fair.
long
That's fair. That's
fight.
fair. That's fair.
But you're starting with a ship battle.
We're starting with a ship battle next week.